you hear about that brand new thing? Everyone is already complaining. Hop in the chat, give us a shout. Wait till you see what Digger and Johnny are talking about. It's game over with Johnny and the Canuck. Laughing at a world that sorta sucks, so just forget the plan. It's game over, man. So sit in the chat, let's have a laugh. Hours planned are 3.5. Digger squirrels driving Johnny mad, reading chat backwards, making people laugh. Hey, who's yelling in the back? It's Al unloading on a dog's back. It's game over with Johnny and the Canuck. Laughing at a world that sorta sucks, so just forget the plan. It's game over, man.
All right. Okay, so here we go. We're ready to go. Gonna do this thing. Set up over there and boop
Good
and boop
morning.
and boopity boop. Good morning. Yeah, morning to you. Thank you, St. Caesar. I appreciate it. I had fun this morning. It was a fun show. It was a little sad we couldn't get to that goal thing, but you know, experiments have been conducted.
They're always slow, aren't they?
Kind of, yeah.
In general.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, experiments have been conducted. What do you want from me? Xbox is down now and has been for 8 hours. Oh, so now they're attacking Xbox. Labglass calling this underwear is getting tossed Monday. That doesn't rhyme at all. It's not catchy.
Yeah, that doesn't even, it doesn't roll off the tongue. It's not. Wow. It is a Monday. It is. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's a Monday.
Well, then let's hit it with a positive note. Everything we did last Friday and all the whoa, hey, craziness that we had last Friday got us to a $40 goal for Thursday this week. So we were at 30 floors. We're all the way over into Thursday now. So thank you all very much for that. PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs at pinned at the top of the screens, as well as the YouTube super chat things and the Twitch bits. So yeah, Xbox went down. I don't know. I haven't been playing a lot of video games. I've been kind of gamed out. I'm probably not going to get the ahead of the curve achievement, which is a first. Because I don't care. There's a mount in it. Yay, there's prestige. Of what? It's been made so everybody can do it. This one's particularly rough this time around, but more importantly, like all the people I do it with are kind of out. So it's hard for me to get enthused. I'm just like,
Right.
I realized I still haven't gotten the monthly mount that I have to earn with the doing stuff in the game. I'm like, oh, I got to do that. Month's almost over. New Halo remake is AI slop as well. Yeah. I honestly, I don't feel bad for any of you that got conned into buying that new Halo game. Like, it was literally Halo, the first game, got a remaster and a port, and then the Master Chief Collection. It's like, how many times do we have to re-release the same game? Kind of like with the Skyrim thing. It's always like, we're releasing the new version of Skyrim this time for whatever. And I'm like, why? The game came out a while ago.
I mean, I'm not a gamer. I have no idea about any of these.
Oh, I don't, honestly, based off of what's happening in the chats about it, I don't think anyone besides St. Caesar cares.
Okay.
Are the Democrat servers okay? Or Dreamcast, excuse me. I don't know why I said Democrat. Fuck you, Johnny. Are the Dreamcast servers okay? Got some serious Phantasy Star Online runs planned tonight. If the Dreamcast servers are okay, then we're good. I don't know, but it should be fine by then. I don't know. Hope it's working later, I guess. That's the best we can do. I have Minecraft runs planned with my daughter. So if Xbox is down, I might not be able to play Minecraft because I have to boot up my console and use that for that. So now that I realize I was shitting on St. Caesar, this actually does affect me, and I could
might
be in
actually
trouble.
affect you.
You know, if they're down, if the services are down, yeah, we're plumb fuckered. Oh boy, I've got a lot of different stuff to do today, and I put like the serious stuff first, but Yeah, I don't know. I'm just whatever. Skyrim is being constantly re-released constantly to fund Elder Scrolls 6, Johnny. Well, again, I don't like I don't know how they keep getting people to buy it. You bought the game, you played the game. Now there's a new way to do it. Now the graphics are better. I remember playing Skyrim when you could shout at the TV to do the dragon shouts. And I was a younger man, and I'm ashamed to say that much fatter me. Back when, if you had Skyrim with the Xbox Connect system, you could shout at the TV to do the dragon shouts. So you could just say them if you knew them. So you could like nerd out seriously hard because you got your controller, you're doing your this and you're that, and you could be like, Foos Road, yes, I still know one of the shouts. And it's boosh, it would do the shout.
Okay. That's trippy. That's
you could also use the same like voice command system. You could use it in Mass Effect 3, where you could get like Garrus to go to cover or whatever.
Okay.
Just
know nothing about that game either.
I'd use that, Matt, dude. That's one of the things where
that's weird.
Where I said like sometime when we run out of different things to do, we should just do a Mass Effect playthrough with you. Just like let you make a shepherd. You get to decide your shepherd, like lady, dude. Whatever, let you have all the say in the romance options and all that stuff. I'll do the hard part of the like we're on the mission. You have to shoot those guys in the face and I'll handle that for you. But we'll let you go through all the other minutia of the relationships you can make. This is something we were talking about the other day where Brian and I were talking about it, and we were like, yeah, there are some endings in that game. Thank you. There are some endings, and I thought that was hilarious too. There are some endings in that game that will break your soul.
Oh, that's the game you... Okay.
Yeah.
I remember you're talking about a game. Yeah.
Because like all these different characters have all these different storylines, and when you do the whole like the playthrough thing and you interact with them, if you do the time of interacting with them, you'll kind of like in the way you would with any character in a book or any other story, you'll kind of become attached to some, maybe loathe others, or just be indifferent. But then at the end of it, like some of them that you're attached for might have some super dark, sad endings. You're just like, why? And it's like, well, because it turns out you had to do this one thing at this one point, and so yeah.
And you didn't, so
right?
Fuck yeah. Oh no, that's awful. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yes, Saint Caesar. Mass Effect's original ending was bad. They had to do DLC to tune it, and it was still passable. I'm not talking about the actual main story ending. I'm talking about like the side characters endings. People that you watch die slowly as their last thing, and you're like, well, that sucks. There gets to be points in the game where you have to choose to do stuff that ends up sacrificing people if you do it wrong. Or maybe there's some way you would, like Sophie's Choice, you can't. You have to sacrifice one or the other. And that sucks. You can turn shepherd all sorts of ways, Saint Caesar. Rock hard, cock hard Monday. There you happy. Not really. That rhymes. That's not better, if I'm honest. Okay, I'm here. At what time does the cyber... There is no cyber sex.
There is gross. None of that. But good to see you.
Anyways, so yeah, we've got like news stories and stuff. That's it. That's all we've got.
Digger did not say that, Los Federales.
And I'm inclined to be worried now about whether or not I made plans with my daughter yesterday that I might not be able to honor today. Because not by no fault of my own, but because Xbox is down. We can't play Minecraft if Xbox is down. And it's going to be difficult anyway, because I'm going to tell her, like, we're not doing just tell daddy what you want Minecraft, because that's her favorite form of Minecraft. Yeah. She's like, let's build a house. Okay, let's build a house right here. And then I'm doing it. And she's like, nope, you just do it. It's not how this works. All right, so this happened over the weekend. A Muslim individual. This is in, I believe, Germany.
Yeah,
like
Berlin.
drove a van into an LGBT festival, and legit, we have people that are like, I know, like, spoiler alert, it's the usual suspect. In the case of the person saying this, I just can't believe the stretching you can do for this. What?
Fuck.
What the fuck? I don't. That's not. I thought that was the clip of the person. Oh, that's something else. Oh, I got with that. Let me go back to the news story about it.
Okay.
So yeah. LGBTQ activist speaks out at a vigil in Berlin day after the car ramming against the city. And I had hoped that the attacker was not a foreigner, but a white Christian person.
What?
Yeah.
She wants it to be a white Christian person that did
I guess. Like, this is... Here.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, so it's in German.
Oh, it's in German. Well,
of
yeah,
course.
it did happen.
So,
Berlin,
wrong button. So, yeah, they, I had hoped the attacker was not a foreigner, but a white Christian person.
In einem Auto. Und was auch für mich schockierend war, ist, dass das Erste, was ich gedacht habe, war, hoffentlich ist es kein Kanake, hoffentlich ist es eine christliche weiße Person. Aber
well, yeah, you were wrong. It wasn't, because most white Christian people don't plow their vehicles into other people.
You guys
saying that's not really a thing that Christians are known to do.
You guys have a tendency to despise certain things of the LGBTQ movement or the movement itself. But even those of you in your most righteous of fury don't ever actually do anything. Like,
yeah, well, it's you're supposed to hate the sin, not the sinner, right? The sin might be, evil and against God, but the person isn't. The person, that's just their cross to bear. That's what they have to.
Yeah, I'm with St. Aaron.
That's what they have to deal with.
The biggest problem I have with this is that it's like when you find out the person who did it, like, this is a giant pile of, and we're surprised. Like, the people that have not the whole community, but the people that have extreme factions that will go to places and murder people over talking about their religious figures the wrong way or drawing them. Like, the same group of people that will have people that will threaten violence or demand jihad if you don't do certain things or go a certain way on stuff. Like, yeah, they're really not okay with the whole LGBTQ plus AI bullshit. And I'm shocked that people are like, well, it's such a shame to see. It's like, what did you think would happen? They're not a fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would you? It's not like they're assimilating in into the country. They're just, yeah.
Randall Flagg, Islam is very pro LGBTQ. You're just misunderstanding the Quran. Okay.
Yeah. You're just reading the wrong edition of the Quran, because apparently it changes from edition to edition.
I don't know, man.
Suicidal empathy is a hell of a drug.
It's a hell of a drug. So yeah, I got with that clip, I'll admit. The one I do have now, it's the clip show today. I'm just gonna fuck all of it up. Where did we cut out the Oh, let's cut out the excerpts in Word. Well, then, shitballs. Where's this was supposed to have the quick hits from. I actually really want to see this. There's now an essay that's been put out by Jordan Peterson about the, quote, sexual conquest in Great Britain. So
Yeah.
I guess Saint Caesar knows about this a little bit, maybe. Like you've heard about it. There's there's supposedly quote unquote grooming gangs, and like they're going after like all sorts of people, including numbers saying like 250,000 young white girls and 87% of rape gang convictions are apparently of a particular demographic, the same way we might say certain fraud convictions belong to a particular group here. This group,
Right.
not the same group,
Right.
but another group
No.
over there has sort of a similar seeming, like 9 times out of 10. And so
Right.
he kind of had this big long, I don't want to, because it doesn't work if he's not delivering it. And these are way
Right.
too long. And well, like we'll be reading books to go through this. I'm actually disappointed. Fuck. But anyhow,
He's been quiet for a while with health issues. So
Well,
it's
yeah.
nice to see that
because he has
he's out and talking again.
I guess it's a medication-induced injury is what I'm just reading here now. Chronic inflammatory response syndrome. So it's interesting. His daughter announced in August that he was like stepping out of the public eye. I'm guessing that's why this is all written. He doesn't have the energy to do it as a spoken thing.
To give a
He can't give a dissertation like he used to, and it won't work. I heard a lot of it, sir. All horrible human beings. I had to turn it off. It was horrible. Yeah, they're. I don't really want to go into it now if he's even going to give the spoilers. Like, it's just, it's an alarming amount. So
yeah.
it's just, I don't know, man. Oh, fuck it.
And if you think the UK is the only one that is happening, and you're so sadly mistaken. It's happening here. It's happening in the States.
Dude,
It's
I didn't
just
realize
kept
how many
on the
ripping
hush
reads
hush.
I put in the first hour. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, Benzo's also Johnny. He got hooked when his personal life went haywire from
Okay.
benzos. Oof. This is why I don't like taking medications, and they're always like, "Take this medication." And I'm just like, "But do I want to?"
Yeah.
It seems like it's a giant pile of not helping, but I.
You okay?
Yeah, no, my legs are just being really shitty, and mine shot off and hit the floor, and it hurt, and it sucked. He got hooked when he went in his personal life. But like, I hate to, like, I know, like, I saw it at the end because I always saw the clips. I really liked that. It was highly entertaining. So I kind of want to see him now to see like if that was him or was that him on stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy for him to be healthy. That's my aim. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, well, he was funnier, or more entertaining or whatever when he was like geeked out on, like, no. I will never advocate someone be like in something like that because, oh, it's more entertaining if they're fucked up. Like, no. I'm for them being healthy, but I am like, like curiosity, morbid though it may be, I am curious, is there a huge difference between him now and him then? And is it the medications aren't there, the drugs aren't there, or is it like just his condition is driven? Like, now that's another question. But I am curious, like how much of the fire is gone? I'm asking the question that we all, are we going to go clean your room, bucko? Like, are we going to get one of those? Like, that's what I want to know. Or you've got them coming into the country. They're not Christian, and all of a sudden you're seeing them just. I can't do a very good one. Plus, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I haven't heard his voice in a while.
It's harder to do. Legit questions, says Fire, right? Like, is he more like, or is it? And then here's another thing. Will he seem like way more like sane and rational? But also at the same time, like we're going to fall asleep, like we're in a lecture. Like, and for that reason, when we talk about the people who happen to all be doing all their raping.
Oh no.
There will be a pop quiz on Tuesday. Just throw everything under the bed, Buckle. Mine always gets way too, I want to say, kind of Irish.
Irish, yeah.
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 Just throw everything under the bed, Buckle, and kiss me, Blarney Stones.
You do a really good Canadian accent, but he's got a little bit more than just a Canadian accent. There's something.
I was about to say, don't get ahead of yourself. I haven't done a really good Canadian yet. We're working on it. Oh man. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to I have to make the Canadian accent more ingrained in order to be able to pull it into other accents and then morph them. So let's just say with dwindling upstairs capacity, let's hold out a hope, but not a big one. Not a big one. Chevrolet JB saying, sorry, I'm late. Forgive me. You're forgiven. There's not really a attendance time.
All will be well.
We're grateful. If you really do feel super duper bad about it, we do have our Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo stuff put up in the chats, and you can donate through those.
Mm-hmm.
Please and thank you. Also, the super chats and the Twitch bits and subs and stuff. So, St. Caesar, if you really want to throw anything in over there, we'll be here. Anyways, this so we've had the Florida man stories. We've got one for the books of a New Jersey man story.
Yeah, this one's wild. Like, why?
Bearcat vehicle images. I gotta get an image of this thing.
Okay.
I want to have an image up on this screen for people. Image a new tab.
Just so that you guys can visualize.
Just so you can understand what we're talking about here. Okay. So before I go over to that picture, and let me just do this quick. Before I go over to that picture, I'll give you just a hint. A New Jersey man, apparently at 4 a.m., broke into a police New Jersey Transit Emergency Services Unit headquarters parking garage. God, that's a mouthful.
Right? Hey,
short version, he broke into the cop garage, and he apparently entered at around 3:10 a.m., walked through the facility before opening the garage bay where an armored vehicle was parked. Surveillance video shows him entering the Bearcat at 4 a.m. and driving it out of the garage several minutes later. For those of you who go, what's a Bearcat? This is a Bearcat.
He just happened to be able to break in to the police garage and steal one of these.
Did they leave the keys in it? Does it not need keys? Do cops just assume no, our stuff is so locked down and so hard to find that no way, you just hit the button.
How did he make it into the garage? How did he?
This is the kind of crap.
ID and shit.
This is the kind of crap you see in fucking heist movies, and you've played in GTA 5, and we've done that.
Go and steal yourself. What?
Instead, we have this asshat who literally, again, a New Jersey man, Bruton Frazier. He steals this thing, which, no problem. It's not like it's conspicuous at all. Drives out with it. No one noticed him strolling through the facility, opening doors, or driving out with it. He first attempted to leave through an area with no exit and crashed the vehicle into an ESU truck and fencing around the police canine kennels. Oh my God, he almost hit the dogs.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Despite all that,
he can't even drive.
right? But he didn't get out clean. Despite all of
No.
that, they didn't notice the vehicle was missing until nearly an hour later. Like,
Oh my
so
gosh.
this dude like fucking bumbles this at every turn, manages to get away. Nobody notices for an hour. Like, nobody noticed that somebody hit one of the cars, that the fence is all jacked, that bays are open, and this thing's fucking missing. Again, it's not inconspicuous, okay?
It notice the hole. That is
like those tires are those tires reach almost up to my hip. Like, this thing is a big armored sumbitch. Like, you're gonna notice when it's not there. So anyhow, they were able to track it with GPS. This guy apparently didn't think of that or disable it. And it showed that the vehicle was abandoned several miles away. When they pulled security footage and ran it through facial recognition software, they pulled up Fraser's profile. So they went to up until this point, he's actually gotten away with it. If he had worn a mask, we would be great. But
well, they had the GPS location for it.
Where he ditched it though. He ditched it, so it was abandoned several miles away. If he had just
right.
If he had just ditched it.
I thought he'd taken it home for some reason.
We're doing this story, by the way, and I keep thinking these fucking things are surfboards. And I'm like, really? You need to have is that your tactical surfboard?
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I had another window.
We've got a hostage situation on the water. And we're all going surfing to shoot some dudes. Anyways, it's just weird. So yeah. So they get there because they track him down with facial recognition software. They get there. He has the fucking Bearcats backup camera in his room, as well as in case all of this wasn't enough to incriminate him, he also has several stacks of heroin. So he's just got the Bearcat camera right next to a bunch of drugs. Why not? He's been charged with second-degree motor vehicle theft, third-degree burglary, multiple counts of third-degree criminal mischief, fourth-degree joyriding, and multiple counts of fourth-degree theft. We haven't even gotten to the drugs.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was out for with this little joyride of his.
It was
cost him way more than it could have ever gotten from it. Like, sometimes when they dare you to do something, you just got to let them call you a pussy and go, yeah, I'm not fucking doing that.
Right. I might be a pussy, but I'm a pussy that's not in jail.
It lacks some 50 cals. Well, I mean, it's not for fighting the zombies. It's for
fighting the people.
Yeah.
That's for taking out the civilians.
No. You might know our the not like super official motto, but the general like accepted motto of the police is protect and serve. And it's implied that it's the public. Like,
yeah.
Implied. That implication won't hold weight, by the way, but it is implied. When shit hits the fan, trust me, it was implied for a reason. Because you don't have to honor implications.
Rabin in Twitch is saying, "Don't laugh. Over here, our police force have this, so they have the 50 cal on top." You're in Germany, I believe, right?
Yeah.
He says, "Yeah, it makes it easy to."
You could put like, I'm gonna be honest, man. You could put what it looks like. You could put one on there. I don't know. Either way, I don't think we have the 50 cal here in the States, which, you know what? I'm going to file that under really fucking weird because we have the guns. Like, we're the gun people. I'm kind of getting upset. Yeah, we have the guns. You would notice that thing going down the highway. Well, here's the thing. I don't know, until you notice the guy driving it is a heroin junkie, you wouldn't really... You'll notice it going down the highway. You'll also really kind of steer clear of it. But then any other police officer driving will be like, wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone.
Why is that?
Dispatch, I got a heavy armored vehicle of ours out. Is there something going down? Over?
I see the bear driving down the road here. What's going on? It looks like it's only one person in there. Are you taking it for a car wash or something?
Dispatch, I'm not sure about this, but the guy at the wheel's got like a beer-stained white T-shirt. He looks really strung out. Is that vehicle supposed to be out of the garage over? They need the 50 cal in case someone walks in and steals the police helicopter. I can't wait until we start arming the helicopters, and the reason they'll give us for that. No. We need to be able. We need to be able to attach these fucking belt-fed machine guns to the sides of the chopper. Why? Just in case people get rowdy, to shoot rubber bullets.
Right, rubber bullets. Yes.
St. Aaron explaining his logic. I needed a vehicle to protect my drugs. I used my drugs. I guess I don't need this vehicle anymore. That's what it was. He just wanted a safe space, to do a little H. I don't know what that entails. Never done it myself, but for him, I guess, cook it up, mix it up, shoot it up, I guess, whatever.
I like that he took the rear view camera with him, but he didn't bother to take the interior camera that recorded his face driving it. Why take the?
They'll never. If I get the rear view camera, they'll never catch me. Here's my honest guess on why he took the rear view camera. I don't know how he fucked up the vehicle and the fence, but I'd be more than willing to believe the backup camera bit it, and it was like dangling. So when he pulled over, he just ripped it off.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
I hate how easily I can tap into heroin junkie logic.
Right?
Atomic Ray saying, if pot is the gateway drug to addiction, what gateway does this vehicle open?
Arm stealer, or he's going for the helicopter.
Well, with the fact that he ended up in jail, in a weird way, you could say possibly this vehicle was to drive through the wall onto the other side of sobriety. Like, that's because you can't do piles of H if you're in jail.
Right.
Like, I mean, maybe, but it's just as possible. Hope for the best. Maybe he gets clean. I know. I love how I'm just assuming that the stacks of heroin for him, like the guy. I don't know.
Yeah, because most heroin addicts are able to afford to have multiple stacks of heroin just laying around.
Yeah,
on a table.
Just on a table.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Now that I think about it, just tell the cops, act like you're thinking like, no, dude, you don't understand. This is an independent business. I run a swap meet. None of these products are mine specifically. I was sold to them, and then I sell them in turn for a tidy profit. But I can't vouch for any of the contents.
I thought it was modeling clay. I thought my customers were making dioramas.
So that stuff is not cinnamon baking powder. Okay.
Interesting.
I love how we both said the same word. You're so fun. All right, so yeah, they get him with the camera. What do you do at that point? You're like, nah, that's not. I wasn't even there. Well, then why is this camera here? Because you planted it. Like, what?
That camera? You walked in with that camera in your hand.
AP says Bearcats are fun. Those things are like built to go over like. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they built to handle like fucking landmines and shit?
If they're armored up.
I just realized we're talking about this vehicle. It says rescue on the side.
I know, right? And yet we all know what it's really going to be used for.
Oh shit, dude! You know what? It says rescue on the side. Put a big old fin on top of this. We got ourselves the A-Team van.
You gotta get rid of the square windows and put in a couple of round windows.
I love it when tactically assaulting civilians comes together. Those things depends on the impact.
Yeah.
Some
Some
are
are landmine
landmine proof. I would hope
Yeah.
we aren't there yet. Although, we've been importing healthy enough that never mind. I'll just fuck it.
Yeah.
Fine, an RPG normal. They are armored, dedicated to prevent bullets to enter the vehicle. Right. Who are we rescuing, like, from an active war zone? Like, I watched Predator 2 recently, and yes, this actually relates. In Predator 2, there's like a shootout scene early in the movie with the cops in a brutal shootout with a Colombian drug cartel. And it's just the cops are there and bang, bang, and then the cartel's shooting. And there's two uniformed officers that are police, like bike cops. They're on the ground and they're wounded. And everybody's like, what do we do? And then Danny Glover comes in to save the day, drives down, and just sneaks in and like unloads on a bunch of the guys and drives them back into a building. And it's just... it's like a war zone. They're like, it's a war zone down here. And that was like the forecasting of where we were going to get to back in 1997 with the way crime and things was going. Like, this is where it's going to go if we just let things keep going. And it never ever got there. So I feel cheated. Because
Oh, really? I feel blessed that we don't have that kind of war happening on our streets every day. You know? I don't feel cheated
my
at all.
point is that shit never happened, and we've gone in a lot of ways back from that. Like, yeah, there's riots and stuff where they burn down police stations and shit, but we're not sending cops in to do anything with it, especially with this. I don't
know.
Well, you can see it in a war zone. Look at the impact and the dead. Easy. V-shaped hull deflects IED blasts. Okay. It's hard to tell. We are also kind of zoomed in. Hold on. Zoom out. Yeah, I don't see a V-shaped hull. It looks like reinforced, possibly armored around the axle and stuff.
It's got a pin pad to get the door open. How the heck did this guy manage to get the
That's
pin
not
pad
a pin pad.
code?
That's just a vent.
It isn't? Oh,
That
is
looks
that
like
vent? Oh,
That
okay.
looks like it's just a vent.
Oh, okay.
If
It
it
was
is a
on the
pin
door
pad,
right by the handle. I
if it
assumed
is
it was a...
two things to point out. If it is a pin pad code, which you could be right, but that's a huge amount of options.
Oh.
Because Anyhow, even if it's a pin pad code thing, the other thing is this isn't the vehicle that he took. This is just a vehicle of that type.
Oh, okay. Right.
This isn't the
right.
specific one
That's
that he
true. This isn't-
specifically took.
Specifically, yeah. Okay, that's true.
It's an armored
Right.
ambulance, says AP. Okay. Mr. Q saying it has a gun port. An armored ambulance. Ooh, was he looking for drugs? I don't know. Either way, he's not gonna go doing that anytime soon.
Right?
So now I wait for the inevitable like clap back that Florida Man will do to one up it.
Yeah. Hold my beer comes Florida Man doing
Yep,
something.
balls in your court,
even
Florida
more
Man.
ridiculous.
Balls in your
Yeah.
court, Florida Man. Even a V-shaped won't save you from one that is from one bar.
One borrowed.
I think burrowed. Like
No, borrowed.
borrowed.
M155.
Oh, directly under you. Oh, well, that's nice and morbid. Suck all the fun out of the room, why don't you?
So you want to drive very slowly so that if you do find something underneath you, you set it off at the front end of the vehicle and not drive over it before it goes off.
It doesn't
So-
matter. We're getting ready for everything being done by drones. So,
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're already getting to the science fiction point where we have humanoid robots that we're testing in live fire situations to develop or deliver supplies and perform reconnaissance. Right, but you're also testing their
Supplies are
ability.
explosives.
Yeah, but you're also testing their ability to aim and hold a gun and fire. And once they can do that really well, we're all fucked. Randall Flagg saying Predator 2 is a good sequel. It is a good sequel, but like I said, there was this idea in the mid to like late 90s that crime was getting out of control in inner city places, and that it was going to lead to drug gangs and things being a thing. It was kind of fading by, I'd say, the 2000s, but
Well, yeah, because New York was actually thriving.
right, because we started cracking down on some of this stuff.
But
even in the places that didn't, even in the places that did the liberal shit that would embolden this stuff, they didn't become the straight up like battle hellscapes. Like obviously when you have like a riot or something like that, stuff gets out of hand. But like I said, case in point, Minnesota, they burnt down a police station. But we don't have like the trench warfare in the streets that we were told of, the boogeyman we were promised. It's not quite the same. Drones
Vancouver was still safe when I was young. Vancouver, even though it was a ginormous city, it was still safe for the most part. I could still walk around as a single female or with my friends and really not run into too much. As long as you kept your nose out of other people's business, they kept their nose out of yours.
See, if we're together, she's not worried about it then, because she's like, I can always just ditch dead weight here. I don't gotta be faster.
Well, it's not that I'd be ditching you. I'd push you really hard first. I'd give you a running start.
Look, I'm gonna make it sporting. You've got the illusion of hope. And who knows? Maybe you'll hit a downhill and all of a sudden I'm fucked.
Oh no, I was thinking hit the downhill and you're safe.
No, I was saying,
right? We'll pick up
I was speaking from your point of view.
Oh, from yeah.
But then I know what you'll do is like if it's a downhill, you'll just grab onto the handlebars on the back and just hang on for dear life and just have me drag you. Like, nah, we're going down together.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Johnny's
I'd let you get away.
To Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Because Regina rhymes with fun. I don't know what MSO is referring to, so we'll just say that. I like the part where the Predator crashes through the old. Whoa. I don't remember that part, Randall. I remember I'm a cop and her going, I don't think he gives a shit. By the way, that's my other point. Like in the world, we were like back then, like we didn't have to stick a racial motivator. She didn't have to be afraid of the black man because he's a police officer or any of this crap. Like we just went the whole movie in 1997. Like as a society, it wasn't considered an agenda or anything else. We just accepted, no, Danny Glover is one of the head police officers and he's fighting an alien.
Yeah.
And this is all completely fine. Like, and now it's like this kind of thing where it's like, well, we have to point out that he's a police officer and a black man. Like, when did that become a problem? Like, I thought we as a society just went, yeah, you're just one of us. Like, again, that seemed it seemed weirdly more inclusive because we didn't have to fixate on it at all. We just went, yep, okay, black guy is cop go.
Well,
but now we've gotten so like everything has to be a race as opposed to an actor. Like we don't hire the actor because they're good. We hire the actor because they've matched the color swatch.
It comes down to Obama and leading up to Obama's first run. Everything became about race, and then he came in and just, amplified that. So I blame him. Him and his 3 terms really fucked with your country.
I mean, I'm a racist. I mean, anything's possible. Liberal Hollywood BS crime rates have fallen steadily since the late 70s. Right, but my point is they much like climate change and everything else, here's the boogeyman, and they put it in the movies as a way to like help you think about it. Like and again, like Predator 2, Demolition Man. We had all these movies, Escape from LA, all these movies that made it seem like the LA and the area Lethal Weapon was going to become a hellscape of like gunfire and gang warfare and stuff like that. And that really kind of went by the wayside. And now it's just a hellscape of homeless people by their own making.
Sorry, I thought you were still talking about the black man being in charge because he was higher rank than what's his face? Lethal Weapon.
Oh, Danny Glover was higher ranked than Mel Gibson's character? Yeah.
Yeah.
Murtaugh's the veteran detective. Like, again, like part of the reason Part of the reason that whole thing works is like when he was younger, he was in, like I said, Predator 2. Just it's retarded. Like, I grew up thinking like, oh, people of color are just people. Like, I was aware of the history. Like, I'm not aware like, oh, slavery didn't happen. Like, none of that.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
I was aware of all that stuff. But like,
But we got so far past that.
but like, yeah, but like, it's just like, yeah, we're just people at this point. Cause I didn't own any slaves. You ain't ever been a slave. Like, we good. Like,
Yeah.
no.
My parents, my family, like 3, maybe even 4 generations back. Oh, even, yeah.
You
I
had
can
one?
guarantee at least 3 or 4 generations. We've definitely no slaves.
Oh.
We were too busy traveling and breaking
Oh.
ground.
Look at you, you
new
jet setter.
Yeah, that's what we did. We came and discovered places that were undiscovered
As
previously.
AP says, race only matters after Obama, which is ironic because all the people, myself included, that supported Obama thought it was like a way to say race doesn't matter. See,
Right?
like we're
Right?
accomplishing the same levels of triumphs. Now it's not. Now we're finally reaching that promised land of not about the color of your skin, but the content of your character. And it turns out neither of those things were true, and now I just feel sad.
Yeah.
Be honest, Johnny. You never grew up. No, I never grew up. Is that news? Dude, I laugh at fart jokes.
Randall Flagg, that's a good point.
What?
Danny Glover's going, I'm too old for this shit in the movies. And you realize he's only 40 when he was shooting those films.
Right.
You think he's 60. You're right, too. Yeah.
And then they did do those movies when they were like in their 50s or whatever. Like, was it number 4 with Jet Li, where finally Mel Gibson's like, I'm getting tired, and I think and he's about to say it, and he's looking at him, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna say it. He's like, I think I'm getting too old.
I know
for
you
this
want to
shit.
say it.
It's like, finally, it's about time. And then he's like, no, I'm not getting too old for shit. You're not getting too old for shit. We're gonna will it not to happen. And he's like, what? No, we're gonna will it. And so him and Danny Glover said, we're not too old for this shit. We're not too old for this shit. And like everyone's looking at him, they're like, we're not too old for this shit. And
I don't remember that at all.
see, that's
There we go. There's another series
that's
I can
why
watch again.
I watched Lethal Weapon 4 more than I think the other ones, just because I was becoming a big Jet Li fan, and that was his like American debut film. And he is amazing in that movie. But yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He was pretty awesome when he was coming out in Hollywood.
Yeah, dude, I'm just glad he's doing better. Like he was not doing so well during the what was it, Expendables? I think it's in 2. In Expendables 2, he has to deliberately like bow out early on in the film. His character does, because he wasn't going to be able to do all the filming. And so they had him, and he was gone, and he was done. He had some issues, but he seems like he's doing better. Oh, they're the same ranks as AP. Getting corrected. They're both sergeants, then captains, then back to sergeants. Oh yeah, they got to be captains for a hot minute, and then they lost that privilege.
Okay. Right.
But yeah, it's so. But like I said, all the ideas of like crime is going to get out of hand, and this is that, and there's going to be gunfire. We don't have that. We've got the vehicles for it.
I feel disappointed that we don't have the Jetson car. You feel disappointed that the streets aren't.
No. I'm disappointed that idea was pitched, and we're not pointing out, hey, that's not the world we live in, and we still poo-poo the one we do. We still get the armored vehicles, whether they're for rescuing people or whatever. We have them.
They're still here.
So when
they still exist, ready to use.
It seems like they've got all their toys. Let's get ours together and let's do this thing. Throw down for a proper. We've had enough. You at the top, I'll have to. It's time for guillotines. I start taking that more and more as like a pledge I want to scream from the rooftops as days go by. Now it's just
Yeah.
Rabbit, no idea where they got them slaves from. Certainly nobody sold them. And of course, who could have financed boats? Let alone repeated boats. And who could have turned a blind eye to human cargo like they're subhuman? Who could have done that? Once again, I reiterate my point that I made a moment ago. It's time for guillotines. AP says I love the Lethal Weapon movies. I don't know if I remember 3 at all. I remember 1 and 2. I loved 1. 2 was okay. 4 I love just because of the Chris Rock being like the guy that's sleeping with Danny Glover's daughter.
Right, with the daughter. Okay,
and they work together,
that.
so it's just kind of weird. It's like they work together, but I know your girl in an intimate way. Like I would never ever want to work professionally with someone's father if I have carnal knowledge of them or we're in a marriage like relationship. Let alone if I'm the father of your grandbaby. Like I don't want to be working every day with you. That would be weird. That would be very uncomfortable. I miss out. Lethal Weapon is what I called my ex's twat. Well, we all have different names for it.
Oh, well,
according to Star Trek, we should have had World War III and shot Khan into space by now. Right? We're so far behind. We got to start getting this stuff done, guys. Time's running out.
Right.
Skynet should have been up a while ago.
Working on the elevator to the moon.
I am supposed to be face deep in a virtual online game that I can't log out of because if I do, it'll fry my brain right now. But wait a minute, it's 2026, right? So that's coming to a close. It's like 2 years or such. And it started in 2024 or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Otherwise,
we've had none of it. How horrible.
Right? Here's the sad part. I'd be so sad when that's over because I'm like, dude, I can run around in that world. This sucks. I'm back to a wheelchair.
Oh.
I'll put the feeding tube in and myself and I'll just say, stick me the fuck back in. Just fucking stick me back in. Lequan Crotus. I don't know who those are. I've never met either of those people. I can't vouch for them. Okay, so we really went on a weird tangent. That's fun. We're at the second hour. We still haven't finished our first hour of stuff, so we might want to mosey. Our goal is on to Thursday. It's at like $40. If you want to help out, there's the things pinned at the top. Super duper awesome. Thank you so much. So you like UFC, right?
Yes.
I do too. I'd hate to be this lady. And by this lady, I mean the lady whose house these two dudes are backing into. Let's see, is the volume up? It is. This is why I'd hate to be that lady. If you haven't noticed, that's a person. Oh, good. The cat had the good sense to run away. What are we doing?
Well, they've got to back up better and be straighter. Yeah, there you go. See? Right along the ledge there. That's a better parking. Wow. I thought it was two dudes, not a lady and a guy. But either way, yeah, you get out of your vehicle after coming home from a great fight night. And there's a dude just passed out in your trunk.
Not even in it. Like, I don't know. I've never owned a truck. How easy is it to overlook somebody just laying in the back of your truck?
It's easy. If you walk around the front of your truck to get in, he's laying down. If you've already, like, you can see he's got some hoses and some other stuff in the bed of the truck. The bed. Thank you. So, it's fairly easy. It's late at night. Guys, you just hop in. It's dark. You don't even see it until you get home.
Chevy
It
JB, I was
makes-
my
I can see
girlfriend's
it happen.
dad's boss for a while when I was young. I'd never be able to do that.
Yeah, that would be weird.
It'd be
Yeah.
very weird. AP saying it's very easy. Okay, so I guess I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, it would be fairly easy to not notice.
Wouldn't happen to me. I'd roll up my wheelchair and I'd huff it
Well,
over
see,
this
yeah.
into there. And so he'd get a wheelchair to land on him probably
Yeah.
probably somewhere right in this area. So he's
Yeah.
possibly gonna get hit in the dick with a wheelchair. That'll wake let me tell you, that'll rouse you. And I'm gonna be spooked. Plus I'd notice because I have to skirt along the side of the truck bed to get to the door. Because I can't walk
Yeah.
very well. So it'd be like, ah. Oh, let me get some things.
Oh, he's just.
Oh shit! You all right?
Oh shit! All right, let me tell you. This is how you discover that you just picked up a hitchhiker for the past 20 miles.
Oh shit! You all right? Yeah. Hey, Andrew, you got a stray.
Hey, Andrew, you got a stray.
You got a stray.
You got someone in the bed of your truck.
Open it up.
Holy shit! Are you okay?
You good?
I'm good.
You didn't want to knock on the window or nothing?
Nope.
You want to get an Uber? You got a friend you can call?
I got it.
You got it. Can you open it up?
Open what up?
Oh yeah, tailgate. Yeah.
Oh, the tailgate.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I didn't-
This is some Texas hospitality. Yeah, let's get the tailgate up. Yeah, get the tailgate up because he's probably moments from puking. He was probably
he's gonna
doing
hurl
really
very-
good.
Really quick.
He was probably doing really good. Like feeling
Well, he was passed out.
right. But that's what I'm saying. He
Like,
was in the
so
bed
he's
of the
fine.
truck. He was laying down. Lights were off. It was probably pretty dark out. The air night probably feels cool. These guys are wearing t-shirts. He's probably feeling comfy. Breeze getting over him while they drove their 20 miles home from wherever they were. But now all the lights are on. He's trying to pull himself together. Oh boy.
Strange people are talking to him.
New Uber service. From the makers of Uber comes Uber Oops. You ever just get out of your truck to find out you accidentally gave somebody a ride? That's when you need Uber Oops.
Oops.
Richard, hi Digger, hi Wild, and Johnny. Well, thank you.
Hey, dude.
Everybody in their order. Do you know where Wild's been
I don't
lately?
think-
I haven't seen her. in a
Yeah,
while.
no, they left on Wednesday afternoon or Thursday morning to go up to their cabin. So she's probably driving home now. 'Cause she's a retired lady. And
Wow, just
they
fucking
had-
put her on
yeah.
blast. Why don't you?
What do you mean? I would, I guess technically I'm a retired lady, but she did it the right way. She actually worked and can afford to retire.
Randall
yeah.
Flagg. I think technically that's kidnapping. Yeah, it's probably kidnapping. It's probably
but
kidnapping. of
They
some sort.
didn't know that they had the guy in there, so it's not kidnapping. This guy popped into the wrong vehicle, so if anyone's at fault, it's him. But I don't really know that there's need to point fingers.
I'm kind
It's
of
just kind of funny.
I'm kind of with Rex Start Parody. If they had pulled over, if they'd been pulled over by the cops, they would never have believed this is just wasn't their drunk buddy. Yeah, you're not going to be able to argue that that's our drunk friend.
Yeah, and they're lucky they didn't.
Well, actually, no. Here's how it would be. They'd be like, "Who's this in the back of what?" There's a
You mean
person
who?
back there. And that's the cop like, "Hey, you know these guys?" And he'd be like, "What are their names?" I need a cab. Can you open up? Want to go for a rip there, bud? Feel like going for a rip?
Yeah, there you go.
Holy
He
shit.
went for the rip, and now he needs to.
You're all the way
Now
in
he needs to
Edmond,
figure out where he's
Oklahoma.
at.
Thank you.
Oh, he's in Edmond, Oklahoma. All right, so
Oh, so
Just
yeah.
start walking.
Kindly.
Not a problem, man.
We went 20 miles north of the arena.
Oh, you
I'm-
did?
Yeah.
we're in Edmond. Are you familiar? Are you around here?
Man, is there any way?
You have an Uber app, right?
Yes, sir.
Call an
I'll
Uber.
do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
get an Uber.
Hey,
Hi.
thank you kindly.
What?
Not a problem.
Hey,
Why didn't you
Thank
let
you
us
kindly.
know
Not a
before we
problem.
left?
oh, dude, fucking drunk people. Why let us know?
He was
already
passed
passed out, you idiot.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm curious, where did this come from? Is this a soda? I'm playing this is a Sprite because if not,
I'm thinking that's a Sprite.
if not,
'cause, yeah.
if not, your Nest camera has caught 3 violations that we can give these people
Well, to
tickets
be
for.
fair, he was the passenger. So
Yeah, but open container, still open container.
yeah, but if he opened it after they got there, because he got out with empty hands.
All right.
We would have woken you. Well, shit, if you were asleep, damn.
This has got to be a first for
I
me.
know it's a first for me too.
Holy cow.
You know, yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's time
Are
to
you okay?
hey, man. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
He doesn't even sound American.
No,
Absolutely.
he might
Are
be
you
lost
staying
from
nearby?
FIFA.
Yeah.
Where at?
Not where that fucker is coming. Hey.
Hey!
Wait.
I have cameras. Go on the side of the house if you need to use the restroom.
Which way?
Right around the corner over there in the bushes.
He needs to puke. I
Hey.
don't think he needs to pee. He needs to puke.
around.
Yeah, I'll wait.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't mind.
You might want to go back inside.
Yeah, see, he's at home. Now the wife has been woken up. What the fuck's going on out here?
Right? I also want to know, why did you spend so much time straightening out the vehicle if you're going to be leaving?
If you're leaving. Yeah.
Because
Yeah. I wondered that too. Why are you so concerned if you're leaving?
I'm almost saying I call setup. He had to
I don't
straighten it out to
think
make
so.
sure the camera angle got it perfectly, that when the door opened and it was ding, look at the body.
I don't think so. They look
Oh, Mr.
fairly...
Q saying there's no open container law in Texas. I think, all right, so I'm judging by Minnesota's. All right. That's okay. One time I started drinking in Guatemala and woke up in Mexico. That seems like that's at least a little bit more, but that like in the grand scheme of things, like you started drinking in one place, you woke up like, oh, I started drinking in Minnesota and I woke up in Iowa or Wisconsin or whatever. That's not too surprising. And Guatemala and Mexico, they can be pretty close together, right? That's not a huge distance, is it? Give
I
them
will
the
not
burnt
speak.
RV treatment. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know what the Burt RV treatment is. It sounds vaguely familiar, but I'm not sure.
How dare she not watch? I don't know, man. I don't know. So they told him to go over here. You're saying puke. I think he's whizzing because they're just talking and they're looking. Oh, that's the end of the video? Damn.
Guess so.
I hate. Yeah. I hate to say it. I kind of want to see how far this goes.
I want to see. Yeah, I want to see where it goes
Here's
from here.
here's what I want. I want the footage up until the Uber shows up and they escort this guy to the Uber and he's no longer their problem. Like, I want it that far into this
I
dude's
want
life.
to see all of it.
After that, I'm good. I don't care if he made it to the hotel, if he died in the Uber, whatever. But I need to see, like, I'm invested now. I don't know who this guy is. I'm curious if they have a roommate. It's weird. He kind of backed up and parked perfectly. I don't
That
know.
might just be an OCD thing, though. You need to park.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was more of a girl thing, but apparently it's an OCD thing.
You're in Oklahoma, but don't worry, you're not in a working man's neighborhood. You just got a truck
Not at all.
and a truck and a
Oh,
truck.
and a truck.
That's
behind
clearly
it.
a work truck. I wonder what's in this garage behind us. Probably a truck.
There's another truck across the street, slightly dark.
Oh,
No, other side.
oh, this one. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. There we go.
Anyways, I don't think that was a
I-
setup.
I think
That looked fairly genuine to me.
you picked up a stray is probably the funniest phrase I've ever heard. You picked
Yeah.
up a stray. And then he tells her, honey, you might want to go back inside because he's that wasted. Yeah, you might want to go
Yeah.
back inside. This guy is not for public consumption. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that is great.
I've never been so drunk that I jumped into the bed of a truck to pass out.
Yeah, I just don't know
Like,
what
How-
thinking did you
Did he
have?
arrive in a pickup truck? How does he even how does he get in that situation? Did his did his friends get so tired of him and his drunk ass that they dumped him into the bed of a
I
truck
don't think.
and said, sleep it off?
No, I don't
Like-
think that happened. I think this is somebody who either didn't have any friends when he went to the event, or had friends that at the event that they got like separated, and he just I don't yet know the logic behind. I'm gonna dive into this truck bed here and just nap it out quick.
Take a nap. Yeah. Yeah. I don't either.
Oof.
I've done a lot of stupid things while drunk, but I've never done that.
MSO, don't let her fool you. Digger has done that. Uh-oh. You have?
No.
It's got to be true. MSO said it.
Oh, well then.
He
Shit.
wouldn't lie. He wouldn't lie
Found
to
me
me.
out.
Oh man.
Yeah. No one would know either which way. There's no proof because there were no cameras attached to phones in everybody's hands back in the day.
You realize that
What
doesn't.
happened-
You realize that doesn't prove any sort of innocence. If anything, it almost sounds like you're
No,
incriminating
I know.
yourself.
I'm just saying it wouldn't matter one way
I'm
or
just saying
the
you're not
other.
doing-
It doesn't
yeah.
matter because
Cool.
there'd be no
Cool.
proof of it because
Cool.
we were lucky.
Again, like I'm telling you right now, you're raising a red
Lucky.
flag.
Well, there is some video, but it shows a bunch of us high on acid having a stick war, where one of my buddies ended up popping up just in time to take a log to the face. Knocked backward. We were dumb. We did dumb shit.
Right, but again, I'm just saying, like, it's not.
I'm glad we didn't record
it's not the
everything like
yeah,
the kids these
and
days.
I am too. But I'm just
That's what
saying,
I'm
it's not the defense you think it is when you're like, look, I didn't engage in such activities, and even if I did, thankfully we didn't record everything back then. I'm like, what? Look, I'm not saying I murdered Mrs.
I-
Crumpet, but even if I did, you'd never find the evidence. I would have burned it all by now. Do you really
No,
think I
I'm
wouldn't take
saying,
a ceramic
I did
knife
a
and
bunch-
put it in the kiln and melt it down?
MSO was pointing out, yes, the Canadian flag is red.
Oh my
It is
God.
red.
That's a line of t-shirts we should make. It's just the Canadian flag. Like, she has a red flag, and it's just the Canadian flag.
She's a red flag, yeah.
Anyways, so yes, I just I don't know if you realize you're not really giving yourself the break you think you are with that. So
Okay.
just
Well,
be aware.
yeah.
All right, this one, unfortunately. Oh wait, it's not a rip and read.
Oh, good.
Dear Lord, I didn't realize Michael Chiklis was still doing cop dramas.
Okay.
Vin Diesel has really let himself go. It's just I serve out justice a quarter mile at a time. For those 3 prosecutions or more, I'm completely free. Bruce Willis, glad you're on the mend, buddy. I don't know how much this guy is going to disclose. if you're wondering why we have a police officer standing next to a picture of what looks like a toothless grandma, it's because this lady is a United States mail carrier. So she's a post office worker who delivers the mail. Sounds very, very lovely.
We got a report of a lady who worked for the Postal Service who was stealing or collecting cats along her route. The call came in as
I want to say that the crazy cat ladies thing is a myth because I love cats, and people are like, crazy. Why are cat ladies always crazy? It's because of the cats. I don't know, man.
Oh, some ladies just be crazy.
Dude,
and
she
they
is
happen to have cats.
she is bug nuts, like, and to a level that's unbelievable. I don't want to blame the cats, but at a certain point, it's hard to argue with evidence. You know, she's being a stereotype. I'm not okay with it. She's being a crazy cat lady. I have a question. What kind of drugs are you on if you're walking around in a black hoodie in 98 degrees? What are we talking about? I'm not wearing a hoodie. Also, what kind of drugs is she on? I don't know, but she's apparently still on them. She does look a little pie-eyed, doesn't she? Is that crazy eye or is that medicated?
I don't know. It's hard to tell without the teeth.
Like, I'm afraid she's going to bite me.
I'm not. She's got no teeth in right now.
But she looks like she has Muppet face. Like when you saw the Muppets talk back in the day, she has their face. And so it looks like it'll be soft and squishy, but it also looks like it'll be very weird and strangely malleable. And it's just like, it's going to grab me like a she's like, and I'm like, ah.
Oh my goodness. I just thought she looked stunned, surprised to be in the situation she's in, getting a mugshot taken. That was what it looked like.
Aaron said you should get oral from her. I kid you not. I really don't care if he said that or not. Either way, no thank you. Cat lover, I guess. Oh, she's a cat lover. She's a cat lover. Let's let Officer Willis tell us the rest of it here.
as a theft. And as we investigated it, we learned that our suspect and kind of victim, and I'll kind of break that down here in a minute, who lives behind us, was working around and potentially collecting feral cats. So she didn't steal somebody's pet, but she was likely collecting feral cats. Our animal control unit had come to this house in years past and had issued up to 65 citations, civil citations, to this lady for different types of animals that she was confining in her house. At that point, code enforcement was involved and helped her mitigate some of the problems she had, which was ventilation and not proper care of these animals. That's been 10 years ago. Fast forward to this last week, our animal control unit started trying to get in this house to ascertain whether or not animals were being housed improperly or abused, and were unable to do so. They worked throughout the week with our suspect. I think you can smell what we're smelling out here now. That's what our detectives and animal control officers were met with when they went to the house. Extreme stench. This house is not ventilated. It's ventilated now thanks to fire rescue, but it's not ventilated. And last count from Gail is she believes she has at least 70 cats in there, all caged. And we're not sure how many dogs yet. And we've been in there now for the last 2 hours. So we believe that there could be north of 70 or 80 animals that are stored in this house behind us. Now, these are squalor conditions. It's a nice house, nice neighborhood, but the conditions are horrific. We're talking about, in some places, a foot of animal feces in that house. There is no air conditioning.
That's awful. There's animals in every single one of those cages. That is just awful.
It's horrendous. You can smell what the Rock is cooking, says MSO. Oh, no. Poor cats. Yeah, poor cats.
Poor cats and dogs.
It must have smelled terrible. 2 cats can make a litter box smell bad. Yeah, dude.
Right?
I know people are like, oh, that doesn't make sense, but I agree with the math of the Jackson Galaxy. 1.5 litter boxes per cat. And people will be like, well, that doesn't make sense. Well, how do you do half a litter box? You don't. Here's the math. You have one litter box because you have one cat, right? You can make that work. It's not the most ideal, but you can make that work. Especially if you clean it very fastidiously.
Ideal.
You have 2 cats. You need a minimum of 2 litter boxes, preferably 3. You have 3 cats. You need a minimum of 3 litter boxes, maybe 3.5.
I've got
if you
2
can find.
cats, 1 box, and I'm not going to be cleaning 2 boxes because there's 2 cats. That's or 3 boxes. Sorry, because there's 2 cats. It's just silly. They've got 1 box. I clean it almost every single day.
I think honestly, this math is meant more for people who have who go out during the day and have lives, so they maybe aren't quite as fastidious as you the minute the cats use it. I don't know, but I agree with the math. We've had ample litter boxes per cats. You don't smell cats in my house.
So if we move in and your 2 cats and my 2 cats, it's 4 cats. So how many boxes are we supposed to have?
Technically, we should
5 and a
have
half?
6. We should have 5 to 6 litter boxes.
That's just stupid. You'd be stepping in litter boxes everywhere you walk. That's just ridiculous. No, that's for really lazy cat owners who can't be bothered to, or
larger homes, Look, it's not. I'm not saying this rule works perfectly and should be obeyed like a law. I'm saying I like that as the general standard operating procedure.
Okay. All right.
I have 3 house cats. There's 2 litter boxes in my apartment. There's 2 litter boxes at Nicole's for whenever we go there. Yeah. But you probably are up on keeping those litter boxes clean and maintenance all the time.
And honestly, if there was 3 cats here, I probably would have to find a place for a second box. That makes sense. But there's the 2 of them. They're not.
Let's see. I'm doing the math. I talk a big game, but I'm doing the math right now. I have 1. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 litter boxes in this house, and there's 4 cats. But there's also 3 floors. So there's 1 litter box on the highest floor. There's a litter box up there in case cats get locked upstairs, because there's doors that can shut.
Okay.
And then there's 2 litter boxes on the main floor, but one's in the bathroom, it's a tiny litter box, and then one's the main litter box in the main floor, and then there's one down here. Again, because there's doors that can shut, we have to have these litter boxes.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
But mine's in a nice distance. I can clean mine when I'm in the bathroom, really easily. So it's nice. My cat used to go outside. I wish I had the patience to teach my cat to use the toilet.
Oh, I know. I had a cat from a litter of my friend's cat. They could all the adult cats could do that. Use the bathroom and flush. Use the toilet and flush. But I got one of the kittens from a litter, and it wasn't dumb, but it certainly wasn't figuring it out.
He was tarded. He almost drowned. He wanted to jump in the pool. He kept trying to swim down the hole.
He was a good kitty. I had him for quite a while. He was a good guy. But no, I could not get him to use the toilet or flush.
Saying Caesar, this explains why Johnny's exotic meats failed. I guess so. 1 for each floor makes sense, says Rexstart Parody. That's the main rule, but we have 2 on the main floor. Again, we have 4 cats. So.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. 4 cats just sounds insane to me. But then I've been living in a tiny box for over a decade. I've been in this apartment, so I can't imagine the space of having other levels, other floors.
Well, really, since I don't move around much, I barely can either. But yeah, no, it's nice. I'll say this: there was a time where we were in an apartment where we only had 1 litter box for the 2 cats, but then again, I was home every day cleaning the litter pan, pretty much as soon as they used it. But like I said, if you have your litter pan situation handled properly, you don't smell cats.
Right.
Smelling cats, it's because people are bad at taking care of their cats.
People aren't taking care of the cats, right? Yeah.
If there's claw mark damage, it's just because you have cats and you don't want to declaw them because you're not an inhuman bastard. And you've done it to yourself. It's entirely your fault. But
it is. I inherited
I-
the leather couch, and I thought blankets would be enough, and no, they're not enough.
I
The
kind
arms
of
are scratched.
want to go back in time to when Ivy's mother first pitched the idea of having a cat, and remembering how I had a waterbed and going, "Oh, how could this go wrong?"
Conditioning in that house.
Something tells me you realized something I didn't for like a couple months, and then all too suddenly realized I'm cold and wet.
Yeah.
Right? Now I know how you guys feel. Ugh.
I remember having to burp our water beds, and since mom and dad had a king size water bed, and then Gray and I each had our own water beds, we got to burp all 3 water beds, and then fill them up and all that. It was fun when we were little kids. That was fun to do, helping mom make the beds.
Mine had a wave reduction system thing in it, and it had and I just put in like chemicals that keep it from like gassing
There was no
on me.
chemicals. No, we filled it with the hose from outside.
Okay.
There's no chemicals in the water. No.
Fuck your noise. All
Silliness.
right. Anyways, let's
You
go.
do that. You just burp it once in a while, and it's great.
Let's let this lady get wrapped up.
So
here.
when we cracked the door on it earlier today, the stench was unreal. The air was stifling hot. And thanks to our partners from Fire Rescue, the hazmat team had to come out here and ventilate the house and then help us navigate trying to get these animals out, which you're seeing behind me as I'm standing here talking.
By ventilate, he means break a bunch of windows. Because
Yeah, dude. I think at this point, just break a fucking bunch of windows.
Yeah.
Florida mail carrier accused of stealing 80 cats along her route.
Well, at least she wasn't taking neighbors like owned cats. I felt really bad when you first told me about the story in the this morning. I felt really bad that she's stealing people's.
I thought she was.
pets
I'm gonna
as
be
she's-
honest. I thought she was stealing people's pets.
So, at least they were feral cats, but still,
I
this
didn't
is
watch
awful, and this should never happen.
I didn't watch the video part. I just went, "Oh, let's cover this," and then, oh dear, that's one.
Oh, what is that?
That's the next story we're gonna get to.
I'm going to briefly turn off the camera and get a coffee refill. Oh.
Yeah, just fucking punch me right in the dick. While she does that, actually, this is the perfect time to mention our studio sponsor this week and next is Hooters Girls All Natural Jugs. Hooters Girls All Natural Jugs. When you want a quality clay container on which to suck liquids out of or blow into, you need Hooters Girls All Natural Jugs. They are an old-timey classic that is great for display purposes, what have you. If you would like to see some of Hooters Girls All Natural Jugs, appointments can be made, but she does showings by appointment only. MSO, I love all natural jugs. See, everyone does. Everyone loves all natural jugs.
Right. Yay.
We love all natural jugs. We'll accept all natural A cups, but it's not ideal. Oh,
These are
man.
jugs. These are not mugs.
Okay, so
Come on, people.
So our kind of news tour around the world. We started with New Jersey, stealing the Bearcat armored emergency ambulance vehicle. We answered back with Florida going, we've got a crazy lady who, while she's out delivering the mail, just abducts every stray cat she sees. And then kind of being a really horrible person by keeping him in those horrible little cages.
Yeah.
God,
that's really awful.
I was kind of do a back forth thing, but before I do, I have to admit, I said that and I just thought about the poor cats. Like when she's bringing a new one in and you're coming in, you're being brought against your will into that.
Yeah.
Like you're getting close to the house, you can
You're
smell
going
it.
from freedom to that. Yeah.
To that.
Oh. They could make a Disney movie out of that.
Just what's wrong with you? Like, it's got to be some sort of mental illness. It has to be.
Well, it's hoarding only with animals as opposed to stuff.
Spoiler alert, from the pictures
But
we
it's
saw,
still-
I'm going to file under, she looks like she might just hoard in general. It did not look like the place was clutter free.
True.
But all right, so we have that in Florida. like 70, 80 animals, absolutely disgusting. Places with feces, like a foot of feces. That's just. Oh, anyways.
Yeah.
So now moving to New Jersey again, we have this latest thing about a New Jersey pool. Apparently, a father confronted a guy when he showed up at a community pool in a string bikini, and I guess the pool has rules accepting this. Like,
Yes.
like that's okay. No, it isn't. That is not okay.
Yeah, no, they can't discriminate against people who want to pretend that they're women and wear string bikinis over their old man bodies.
Now, this is the guy, again, this is the guy that went to the pool dressed like this. This is his response about what happened. Small incident at Robert's pool today. I was in the water minding my own business when an older guy started talking to me in a very unfriendly tone. I didn't immediately understand him, so I asked what he was saying. So I asked if he could repeat. What are you talking about? Walking around here, he said. Why are you walking like that around here, he said. What are you talking about, I asked him. Parading around like that with all of these children around. I was wearing a bikini like a lot of other women and girls in the pool. I have to go again. I'm going to, hold on to your lunch. I don't know most women that go to a public pool dressed like that. Personally.
Yeah.
I don't know most women that would do that. And again, you're not a woman. This idea that we just have to sit down, shut up, and go with it. I don't care if you want to go around dressed like a chick. But the minute you're in a public pool and your dick and your balls are flopping out, it's a G-string thong bikini. I've seen women wear that. I used to work at a freaking strip club. There is no way most women would wear that at a public pool, let alone just someone who just says, I'm like, he doesn't have any surgery.
Got a cock and balls.
He still has all his junk. It's just, nope, I just call myself a woman.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I responded again. I suddenly realized that he had problems with trans women. No, he has problems with your dick being out in a public pool. Point and end of fact. You have problems with being a trans person because that's your reason for doing all of this. It's just, again, no, we do not have problems with you being a trans person. We have problems with you being in a public swimming pool around children with your genitals out and floating around. I don't get how there can be so many different, like this boggles my mind. It doesn't seem like, wasn't it only 4 or 5 years ago we had that story of the lady in Florida who got caught masturbating at the beach, and because it blew up on the internet,
she was so embarrassed that she took herself out.
And first of all, she looked like a beautiful woman. Was probably an amazing person, whatever. We can still have, I'm so amazed we can have that level of people who have that level of personal shame, and then someone like this, like, regardless of how you identify, I would just be embarrassed that I'm spilling out of my freaking bikini if I were him. Like, I would just be embarrassed that the fabric and the material isn't enough because I am so obese that I'm spilling out over all of this. But this idea of like, no, I'm a woman, I identify. I suddenly realized the problem with trans people. I turned around and used an explicit. I don't know what an explicit is. I
think he meant expletive. I think this is English second language.
It's good that my grandchildren not see this, he yelled at the end. Usually these acts of transphobia don't bother me too much, but I suddenly felt much less welcoming in our pool. I was wondering what I can do next time this happens. Most of the staff are kids and are probably not trained to handle situations like this. Yeah, most of the staff are kids, and they shouldn't have to tell you that you can't have your penis out. Yeah. Again, you can't walk around in that at the pool.
You can see by the back end of that bathing suit bottom that the front end was not going to cover his whole cock and balls. There's no way it's covering his cock and balls.
Well, we've got someone that actually I think I closed the thing. I got to reopen it. We've got somebody who actually like
Richard head. I have the same one. Hopefully you don't wear it in front of children in public pools.
Dear God. Again, privacy in a private place is one thing.
Yeah,
Where's
you
the
don't
story?
show
I
your
gotta pull it up.
genitals. I don't care what you identify as. You don't
Right.
show your genitals in public.
And I hate that that's how low the bar has gone. Can we please just have you fucking tuck your shit, like, and we don't see this in public? Can we at least say that it's not applicable in public?
Yeah.
Where are we? Come on. You were here somewhere before. Now I can't find the story. That's kicking me in the dick. Anyways,
Look at your
there was
history.
well, no, there was a lady. The story had a testimony from a lady that was at the park, and oh wait, there we go. The lady, there was a testimony at the park. The park itself, the pool has an inclusivity policy which allows people to use the locker room based on their gender identity.
Yeah.
Many in the
So that
community
old
are
guy.
fuming that he was allowed to walk around like this in front of their children. Right, but the internet is going to take his side because, oh, poor him, he's so bullied. And now a bystander from the park said, I was there and I personally saw that their genitals were visible to me and others at the public pool, including many families with children. The swimsuit simply didn't provide adequate coverage. Men's Speedos are designed with a front pouch for that reason. So in other words, he could have been like straddling a ball on either side. He's got like the world's weirdest goofy face impersonation because it's drooping
Well,
on
that's
each.
what I'm thinking. Yeah, or Gonzo's nose being flattened up into that little piece of material
And
with two
again,
balls hanging
and
off
his
the
balls
edges.
hanging
No.
out the edges.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, like I said, you can't look at the back of the bottoms
I just,
and not know that the front is not going to cover his genitals.
it's insulting that it's like, okay, like, and this is where the trans community, like, again, and this is why I don't like them. This is where I don't like the trans, because they'll immediately take it, oh, it's phobic, it's homophobic. Fuck off.
No,
It's literally
have
not an adequate
morals.
swimsuit, regardless of what that person identifies as. It's not an
Yeah.
adequate swimsuit to cover all your shit.
That's just gross.
And I'm personally of the rule, like, I'm tired of this identity crap. Let's just make it simple. Do you have male genitalia? Then you can't identify as a woman, period. You can't. Why? Because you've got a tackle and box right there. I can see it. You can see it. Not gonna do it. I usually pop a Viagra and go to the YMCA pool. That should be a crime. I wouldn't recommend doing that. After working in this heat all day, my sack is hanging by my ankles right now, says Richard. Yeah, dude. So imagine you're getting out of the pool and it's drooping. Like, no.
Yeah. Ugh.
But again,
Why do we need to see your junk?
the
No
outrage
one
on the
wants
internet.
to see it.
Again, that's they get their kicks out of it. That's got to be the only thing I can think of. Is that they get some sort of fucking sick thrill out of being like, ha, I'm making all of you see me in a way that like no person would want to be seen, but ha. And if you don't like it, you're hateful. And it's
Forcing
like,
you to look at this. Yeah.
right. It reminds me of the jokes I used to make all the time with military people, like when I'd hang out with my brother and his friends, or when I'd do stuff at Jonah and their events. I'd always make jokes about how I always wanted to go through basic training because of like the drill instructors, and I always wanted to like make them laugh and say shit. And they always would tell me the same thing. They were like, you'd be one of those. And I mean, what do you mean one of those? Those types of people. And they had, depending on who you talk to, different methods of, let's call it, aggressive convincing to get you to understand what you're doing is not cool with the rest of the group, and we won't take this shit. And I really wish we could have some sort of societal way of being like, what you're like, to the trans community in particular, like what you're doing isn't cool and we're not taking this shit anymore. But yeah,
Up on the table.
I would have just started live streaming him to embarrass him. But again, you'll get a whole community of people saying that you're a bigot and how bad, like, and they'll want you arrested for a hate crime of violating a transphobe's private or a trans privacy, and you're a phobe, and that's it.
Off the table
Oh, Randall Flag letting me know it's okay, Johnny. It is a feminine penis.
then. Well, then I still don't want to see. I wouldn't want to see an actual woman's JJ on display in.
Yeah, I've
in a
got
pool,
I got
you know?
the news for you. If her labia are dripping out either side of that fucking G-string, it's still inappropriate. So
Yeah.
your gonads rocking either side. Like, I don't need to see somebody smuggling 2 hard-boiled eggs. All right, like it's not for me. Like,
Yeah.
oh man. Okay. So I don't know if you've heard about this Sarah Gilson streamer influencer. I guess that's what they're
Ew.
called. Thank God I have such a small audience. I will never be an influencer. I sit here like scraping by to get to $40 for Thursday. So it's just like, if you have something, throw it in. The links are at the top. Ooh-ah. And then, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm unfortunately not an influencer. And apparently her and her husband were estranged. She made some accusations online, and I think it got her killed.
Well then.
We do, but executions are cruel and unusual, apparently. Wait a minute, what? I wouldn't give a fuck. It's called respect, decency, and being considerate. Right. All
Yeah.
things that person has no clue how to do.
Yeah, I was raised with more than enough modesty to know that any of my private part bits, or the bits that covered by a bathing suit, as I was told when I was little, that's the bits that you keep to yourself. You just don't show them to everyone. It
Whereas I
shouldn't be
learned,
this hard.
I learned from a very young age to share my abundance with everyone. I have a huge cock, and so I'm just kidding. I never did. Yeah, but like I said, we're not going to be. That's not a person who deals in decency, respect, or consideration. After all, someone like that might, if they really were what they thought they were, might consider how belittling it is to women to occupy their space as a biological male.
Maybe.
In their
Probably not.
restrooms, wearing horrible, like you're just, we're not dealing with the same person. You don't have that level of mental illness and empathy. Like, it's not, you don't go hand in hand. Johnny, you can't influence your glucose levels. What about them? What's wrong with my glucose levels? Am I not getting enough glucose?
Don't know.
Bacon drapes.
Get on
Ah,
it, dog, on it.
now I'm getting horrible mental images that I don't need.
Ew, yeah, ew. Thanks, man. He's a wheeze.
I hate you for that. I'm
Good
still
thing
fighting.
I've given up
I'm
bacon.
still fighting. That boat is on a rough, choppy sea, and I'm trying to get out of that mental image, and I'm still fighting it. It's not going well.
All right. Well, the influencer, she said naughty things about her ex or
Oh
something?
yeah, no, here
Oh.
we'll show you what she said.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck off.
For 5 6s.
Stop trying to get me to do that. I hate that. It's like you fucking won't stop getting me to do this stuff. Like log in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is apparently a trend on TikTok, which is why it's stupid and lame and gay. But notice I don't actually have a TikTok, which is why they're like, log in.
Mm-hmm.
People are doing this thing on TikTok where they sit down in front of a camera and they prepare or they give a speech like someone who is who's about to give like a candid interview on like a biopic.
Okay.
So there is no documentary, mind you.
Right.
But she put this up there. Preparing for when Netflix drops a documentary about my soon-to-be ex-husband, who I just found out is a pedophile.
And so you just found out he's a pedophile, and so you set up the camera, you did your makeup, you brushed your hair, you changed your outfit a couple
Right,
of times.
because you're a
and then
sane and
you
balanced
figured out how to
individual.
Yeah, because you're so
You're not a greedy
concerned about-
e-whore at all. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Oh
that's
my
what she
God.
put out there.
I hope he
I-
sues the fuck out of her.
First of all,
I really let's sue this bitch.
well, hold on. First of all, unfortunately, she's dead, so suing her won't do you much good.
Oh.
He's the number one suspect in her death.
Oh, fuck.
And I hate to hit you with 3 strikes of bad news.
Oh, do they have a
guess what? Her fucking accusations are probably on point.
Really?
And first of all, not even her accusations. This is just coming out publicly. A social media influencer was allegedly killed by her estranged husband less than 2 weeks after she posted a TikTok accusing him of pedophilia, according to police and court records. Sarah Gilson was fatally shot Thursday in Owasso, Oklahoma, by her husband, Jeremiah Duffy, who went by Sean Duffy on social media. According to the Owasso Police Department, she was 43. A little over a month earlier, on June 10th, she filed and was granted an emergency protective order against Duffy after police informed her he had been accused the day prior of molesting a minor. So she made that video. She was dead less than 2 weeks later. On June 9th, about a month before the video was posted, a girl and her parent told police that Duffy, who coached the girls' traveling basketball team, inappropriately touched her during an event at an elementary school earlier that evening. Another team coach saw what happened and immediately intervened and reported it to the girl's parent. So it's not like he said, she said. We've got a whole bunch of witnesses of coach getting handsy with one of the girls.
Okay.
Similar conduct by this coach towards this particular juvenile player was reported to have occurred over an extended period of time. So this is inappropriate all over.
Yeah.
Yep. And in multiple law enforcement jurisdictions across multiple states prior to this incident.
Wow.
Duffy fled and had not been seen by police. Because Duffy was a member of the Osage tribe and the incident at the school happened on tribal land, police said they submitted the case for a change of lewd molestation of a minor to the U.S. Attorney's Office for review, ending the jurisdiction of the Owasso Police Department over this reported incident. So yeah, so he had that to go with.
So he's disappeared, and now she's dead. Did they find him again, or is he still on the loose?
I'm scrolling up to catch with that. Duffy was ordered to stay 100 yards away from Gilson and her home at all times. On Thursday, officers responded to a domestic violence incident at the residence in the city of Collinsville at 11:16 p.m. after a 911 call in which dispatchers heard a woman screaming followed by what sounded to be a gunshot. Dispatchers attempted to call back but got no answer. Moments later, a boy called 911 from a neighbor's home and said his stepfather had shot his mother.
Oh, no.
Oh, so they had a son, or she had a son.
She had a son that witnessed it.
When officers arrived at the home, they found Gilson and Duffy dead from apparent gunshot wounds to the head. So Gilson got murdered by Duffy and Duffy took himself out? Police are still investigating, but they said the deaths appear to be murder-suicide.
Yeah,
Gilson's son was taken into protective custody and later released to a parent who wasn't involved in the incident. Yeah, so the dad. Authorities said Gilson leaves behind the son and a daughter. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Sarah was an incredible mom. Her children were the center of her world and everything she did. Yeah, I agree with all of that, except you went and posted a video online about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was posting the video that doesn't...
Because one, if your ex is the kind of person that you have to get a protective order against, I absolutely guarantee you he's watching your fucking feed. He's watching your TikTok feed.
You don't want to do stuff to provoke him. No.
If nothing else, while he's on the shitter, copping a squat, he's going to scroll through your fucking feed to see what's coming out of your mouth lately. Who's the new guy in your world? Because I got to get pissed about that. Any number of things that could set him off. But I'm going to make this cute, dramatic. I'm sitting down and I'm, oh my God. And like, he's a pedophile. Yeah. Oh my God. Like, you're accusing him of pedophilia, which sounds like it's accurate, but still. You should have known enough. He's your ex-husband. You should have known well enough to know, well, you knew well enough to get the restraining order. So you know that this guy's going to blow his top. You definitely.
You don't do stuff to provoke him. No. And now that we know that he's got she's got a daughter, we got to look at the daughter and make sure that he didn't do any diddling or grooming with her.
Well, we can only hope, but at this point, at this point, there's so much other crap that those kids have to go through that, oh man.
Right.
So
that poor kid had to watch it. That's awful.
And this is my other thing too. Like, okay, so you turned the gun on yourself. All right, but next time can we maybe have that decision happen before the you hurting other people? Because I feel like if you're just going to turn the gun on yourself anyway, you probably should just.
Who cares?
You should probably just go. Like anything else won't. That's not going to help. It's not going to get you anywhere. Holy crap! We've got an hour and 45 left in the show here, and we just finally finished our first hour stories, which is nice. You doing a stream today, by the way?
I am. Brian will not make it. He's going for job interviews, so fingers crossed, and those who pray that Brian gets this wicked new job. And I'm pretty sure Kaiser will still be here. Everyone else, I would assume. I don't know. I throw out the invites and they come, so that it works.
Well, I can't say whether or not I'll be there. I guess it entirely depends on whether or not the
anyone else shows.
No, whether or not the Xbox app is working. Because if the app is
that's
working,
right. Yes, you're playing.
If my
Minecraft
console's
with the
working, I'm
kiddos.
gonna be playing Minecraft with the girl. I had to get her off of the YouTube thing yesterday. Like she came down multiple times just to watch YouTube. I'm like, let's do something else besides watching YouTube. I hear the fucking songs in my head like when I sleep. Like, let's try something else just to change the pace. Not like we're never doing YouTube again. Just but you would think I was trying to like pull her teeth out with pliers forcibly. And so I was like, it was late at night and I already had a headache and I was like, I'm not gonna make this worse. I have enough trouble sleeping. So I was like, all right. So what we did is we kind of like moved over like, all right, well, we're not doing YouTube tomorrow. And so like when she went up, we could play Minecraft. And I know how that's going to go, but either way, update Xbox is still down 15 hours from now. Oh man. Jeez. Last time, man, I was just bad. We got free games and a gift card. Well, that's nice of him. I don't know what free games I would be interested in. I'm having so much difficulty doing stuff. I'm going to go to the anniversary show and I'm not going to want to get drunk. I'm not going to want to drink. Like people have a tendency to be like throwing booze at me. Like, let me get you a drink. Like, no. Like, or let me get you a drink. Yeah. Wild cherry Pepsi or cherry Dr. Pepper, any sort of soda. I'm just like, I'm not like, oh, snubbing my nose. I just don't think I can do drinking like I used to anymore. Yeah. It affects me too much.
Your body doesn't like it as much.
Well, I'm sleeping on like 5 or like 4 to 6 hour stints. Like my body's just naturally waking up after 4 to 6 hours and just fucking go. So that I get weirdly like drowsy and like sleepy at different times. I yawn constantly. And now, as I discovered on your funding stream on Saturday, if I have, a couple of shots and then I sit down and I don't do anything for a minute, I pass out for like an hour. And it's just like, there we go.
Yes. I passed out for 2 hours when the stream was over. I just went, I laid down on the floor, the carpet right behind me, and I passed out for like 2 hours. Then I got up, I felt lovely, and I went and hung out with the neighbors for a bit.
I'm not going to the anniversary show this year, Johnny. I'm taking my girlfriend down to the Titanic exhibit in Minneapolis. Cool. I hope you have fun.
Oh, cool.
How schnocker did Digger get Saturday? Well, Lab Glass, I think you just heard, pretty schnockered. We had...
Yeah, 5 shots is a lot of shots for one digger, especially in 2 hours. 5 shots in 2 hours, you get pretty shittered pretty quick.
It was a few, yeah. And you had a whole bunch of support, so I'm very, very happy for you.
I loved it. Yes, I will get like more exact numbers, but I checked it out. There's definitely a lot more than I was hoping to get. I'm thrilled. I am almost halfway there. Already.
All right.
Well, almost halfway there. Yes. It works well for me and you guys because you pay in American, but then it shows up in my PayPal as Canadian, which makes it inflate. So if you're throwing in 20, you're getting a 25, or I'm getting 25, right? So you're all getting deals if you Americans send in money. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. It was really nice to see the folks I don't get to see very often. Danielle and Connor are great, and Steve, really glad to see him out and about.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a fun time.
Good time. And Fiery, of course. Fiery was there. Great time. He's now in Maui, lucky bugger.
Well,
But he was there and it was nice.
Fuck, you were done before I was done with work. Sorry, buddy. Yeah,
Aw.
we it was a set thing
We
to go.
did 2.5 hours, and that was
And we
that
were
was
both
it.
ready
I don't
to tap.
remember ending the stream. Yeah.
Ironically, I don't either, but the stream window I had was up in the center and that was gone. So
Okay.
do you want to go back and check how the stream ended?
No, that's fine. I'm sure we're great. Don't need to.
Because I mean we can.
I mean, if you want to. I don't know that it's all that entertaining. But yes, Bricks Gaming, you Americans are getting deals when you're sending money my way. 'Cause it expands. Our dollar is so not worth it.
Oh god damn it, I don't have Rumble Premium, so I get ads.
Aw.
All right, no, you cut out. All right, here we go. It's by this point I had switched to the house is on fire because the house was on fire. And then you're talking. Hold on, let's do this.
And so everyone who's donated and all of the fun stuff, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
For some reason, I'm too close, and the two of us just look like Muppets. But there you go. And then you had I muted it again. You had your
good.
audio.
So it wasn't that bad. I did it myself. That's good. That's good.
Yep. You didn't pass out and trip over an ottoman, and we saw a ceiling for an hour.
Thank God. Yeah, you didn't have to watch the ceiling.
I am gonna be honest with you. I was a little nervous because it's like it was supposed to be my job to back you up, and I don't remember when, but I just like I said, just fucking like an hour. I was like this, and I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? And then I had to hang out with my kiddo and stuff and everything else. And by the end of all that jazz, I'm just like, oh, I am wiped. But then I didn't sleep for like 8 hours. I slept for 4.5, 5. Fucking sucked.
No, I pulled I'm single and it's lovely. I can just turn around, lay down on the floor and pass out like a drunken teenager. And that's what I did for 2 hours. And then I got up and the neighbors got home. And so I went and hung out with them. I didn't have any more to drink, but I didn't need to drink anymore. I was buzzing quite nicely for the rest of the day.
Well, I was saying, got our asses kicked at the bar, and I put in 10 hours. Well, I appreciate you
Fair enough.
supporting the show all the time. So if that's what it was, then that's what it was. She was more shittered the last Go F Me stream. Well, the next one is next Friday.
Yeah, is it really next Friday? Does it have to be next?
Kind of, yeah. We're
I
still
know.
on Thursday's goal this week, so I'm just praying we're gonna get to that. We got to get to that 105 for this week out. Oh boy,
Yes.
Second Hour Stories has a lot of fun stuff. We have an hour and a half left in the show, and getting back to the stuff.
Shit.
What?
I forgot. Oh no, I threw that in the wrong spot. No. August. Shit. Yeah, okay. Remind me, I need to call the handy dart, please.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we've been bouncing around talking about different things. Normally when I say that I've got a story about a Medicare fraud scheme, a lot of people assume it's Minnesota, but haha, joke's on you. This time it's New York. So in New York, 2022, I think, to 2024, they paid out $19 million in a multi-million-dollar, well, no, that's what he bought with it, in a Medicare scheme for Medicaid. So in a federal court in central Islip, Adnan Arashad, also known as Eddie. Adnan Arashad, also known as
That's
Eddie.
a very
Interesting.
very American name.
Was sentenced by the United States District Judge to 97 months in prison for conspiracy to commit healthcare fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering in connection with a scheme to steal $19 million from Medicaid. Arshad was also ordered to pay a forfeiture of over $19 million. Can we get that in Minnesota, where when we find you guilty of defrauding us, we get all of the money and then some back?
Mm-hmm. That would be nice.
Including the forfeiture of several real properties and vehicles. While taxpayers...
Several properties and vehicles.
Yeah.
The bastards are living so high on the hog. They
Right.
got nothing. It's awesome. Hey, Pap Fargo. $5 saying hi, Johnny and Drunk Digger.
Hey, Pam Fargo. Thank you
Good
very
to
much.
see you. I am sober now.
You are?
Thankfully. I am sober
All right.
now. I'm no longer Drunk Digger.
All right, that
But
5
yeah.
counts with what we
Yeah.
already had sitting in YouTube before. So now we're down to
Thank you, Pab.
35. Thank you, Pab Fargo. I appreciate that immensely. You're the shit. So yes, the taxpayers footed the bill for Arshad's financed lavish lifestyle with multi-million-dollar homes plural, and luxury
Yep.
vehicles. Today's sentence sends a clear message that those who defraud public health care programs for personal enrichment should take notice of the price this defendant will now pay for his greed. Right. Yeah, but look at Minnesota, where they would have been like, all right, we need $4 million of it back. And you just have to say you're sorry. Because, if we were to persecute you, it'd be super racist.
Right. God forbid.
So here's the exact crime. Ashad, owner of MTK Taxi in Montauk and co-owner of All Star Taxi in Ronkonkoma, devised a Medicare fraud scheme from December of 2020. Oh, I was wrong. It wasn't 22. It was 2020. From December of 2020 to his June 2024 arrest. He and his co-conspirators allegedly paid illegal kickbacks to Medicaid beneficiaries in exchange for ordering transportation services for methadone treatment at addiction treatment centers. They billed the Medicaid millions of dollars for the rides that were never provided, including claims for people who were deceased, hospitalized, or in person. So this is a service for addicts, and they completely just defrauded the shit out of it.
Huh. Wow.
They inflated the
Hey,
Medicare
Rusty, good to see you.
and Medicaid reimbursements by directing beneficiaries to request transportation to New York City addiction treatment centers instead of closer Long Island facilities, and instructed them to use false pickup addresses to make trips appear longer. So even if you got them to take you there, they wanted to lie about the distance they went.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, man. But, this is the thing where I'm saying, yay, they're catching these people over there. Everybody's defrauding all of this stuff. And meanwhile, I'm breaking my back to just fucking afford an apartment.
Right.
Good to see y'all. I've been listening since the start. Been working at an army base and couldn't chat. Well, thank you for joining us, Rusty Grammar. Good to see you as well. We have an hour and a half left. That was in New York. So yeah, now 20 million in New York. How many billions of dollars do we have to throw at the budget and the deficit, more accurately, if we stopped getting defrauded?
Yeah. Just
if we
stop
stopped
the fraud.
If we stopped the fraud and we got rid of USAID programs and just cut that crazy spending down, I wonder how much we could throw at that.
Yeah.
You're an old man. Who's an old man? Me? Johnny, why are you not in on these scams? You are right there in the office. The reason is because I'm a white guy with the last name Kasoulas. So I would be caught so fast, especially now. So that way I could be held up publicly as look, it's not just the Somalians. White people do it too. And I would be punished extra harshly. So they could be like, look, see, we're not soft on fraudsters. This person got 35 years. And it's like, right. But then why did that guy only get a couple of months? It's just the way the justice system. Oh, and he only had to pay back 10% of what he took. That's just weird. I went to the doctor today, and he said I ain't dead yet. Usually, if you can get yourself to the doctor under your own power, that's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's when someone else has to bring you that you got to be more worried as to whether or not you're dead. But like I said, somebody else will be bringing you at that point. But yeah, so 19 million in Medicaid fraud schemes. And they're always giving kickbacks to these places too. I can't believe that. You're telling me a methadone clinic has people of ill repute?
No way.
Oh, please tell me there's a video for this. There is. I'm sorry, just kind of glancing our next story. White collar crime pays. Just don't rob a liquor store and you're Gucci. I mean, white collar crime pays for a little while until you get caught. And like I said, now it's a hotbed, especially in this state, in Minnesota. Now it's a hotbed, especially finding someone like me for fraud would be a big thing. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if I could go back in time, yeah, fucking get in on all this shit, feeding our futures and all that crap. Just start telling people that I'm driving people around and whatever, and then round up a whole bunch of money and then flee to Canada and just fucking call it a day. Turn it all into gold bars, flee to Canada, and bury the shit. We're good.
Right. Yes.
Ask your doc for a trip to Canada for meds. I don't think that'll work. The doctors here don't arrange transportation for medication and then just say, well, where? They ask where I want it to be sent to, and then I have to go get it myself. So I'd still have to like arrange the whole train, the whole thing, plane, train, automobile, however we're doing it. Either way. Try asking that in blackface. I feel like Atomic Ray doesn't understand that, like, again, with our current societal rules as a white person, I do not get away with blackface. Unless you're Justin Trudeau.
Unless you're a prime minister of a country, at which point you do get away with it. Yes.
Yep, then you get to get away with it. All right, so we've got I've got a story about this. This is apparently, I'm guessing this is like some sort of folk remedy. I almost, like, when I went to the hospital with my MS, they said, like, they had the lesions in my brain, and they're like, all right, so there's 3 lesions in your brain. They're pretty decently sized, and so it's either Lyme disease, brain cancer, or multiple sclerosis. And we're hoping it's the third one because we can't do anything about the first 2. So I always kind of thought like Lyme disease was an intreatable thing.
No, it's treatable. You can't cure it, but you can manage it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a tick-borne illness, so much like that other one, it's spreading rapidly. It's possible to cure Lyme disease if you can catch it early and attack it aggressively. Unfortunately, for some people, the symptoms, which can include semi-permanent fatigue and nausea, among other ailments, don't go away and can stretch on for years. So apparently, people are trying anything, and after running out of all other avenues, after being diagnosed with...
King Kong, good to see you. Saying Lyme's actually the best of the 3, and that's what I was thinking. Of the 3 of them, I would think Lyme's disease would be the most preferable, because it's definitely manageable.
They said it was in my brain, and they couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm just going with what I remember. So after being diagnosed with Lyme disease, Savannah Spore turned her attention to finding a treatment that might help. Bee venom therapy was already on her radar. This sounds so fucking hokey pokey.
No,
after she followed another woman's experience
for a long time now
with it on Instagram. Right, and they wouldn't lie on Instagram. Ask the Tide Pod Challenge. Even before learning she had Lyme disease, people often find bee venom therapy after they've exhausted a lot of options, she says. For many people struggling with Lyme disease, it's a last resort. Labglass with $20. Have some Google Play points, he says. Thank you. Thank you, Labglass.
Thank you.
Over there on the Rumble.
Randall Flag asking, can cats and dogs get Lyme disease? Yes, they can.
She totally Googled
yeah.
that on her phone while she.
Yeah, animals can as well. I did totally Google that on the phone.
All right, so this is bee venom therapy. Nature's Medicine, bee venom therapy for Lyme disease. Wild to watch. Okay. Wild to watch. I'll watch some wild stuff. Oh, this is getting saucy already. I don't know who this lady is, but I like where it's going.
Yeah.
So every one of those is bee
Oh.
stings?
Yes. Yes. And
So-
you've got to.
You've got to get a new bee each time. Doesn't that kill the bee?
No, wasps die after they sting you because their barb stays in you. But bees can sting multiple times. If I remember.
Oh, I
correctly,
thought-
that's it.
I
That's
thought
the
if
order.
a bee stings you, your guts are coming out with it.
But that was wasp.
Yeah, and you've killed that poor bee. So this again, this helps
nice.
people. Just
Well, it has been used for multiple other things. I don't know about Lyme disease specifically. And it's not like you do that every day. or you
Labglass
shouldn't
is
be
now
doing that
asking,
every
saying,
day.
"Someone gift me a sub." Labglass needs a gifted sub. If we could get that for Labby, I would appreciate it. No, honeybees sting in self-defense only. They lose it if they die.
Okay, so I have it backwards. It's honeybees that sting and lose their stinger. Wasps can bite and sting. Okay, I thought it was the other way around. I thought the wasp was the one when they stung you. They were hooped.
Well, because again, like
Okay.
bees
I
aren't
had 'em
really aiming to
backwards.
do it. Either way, it just still seems shitty to do to the bee. Isn't there a way we can milk these motherfuckers and we can just get bee venom and you can inject it?
Well, exactly. There should be a better way. I'm sure there's a better way.
Should try the king cobra venom to cure MS. Is there any actual reason to think that would do anything? I don't think so. I don't think that'll cure my MS. Would this stuff, do you think, help with your stuff? Get you to fucking or do nothing?
No, I don't think.
You don't want to sting yourself with bees? Pat Fargo
No.
saying bee venom does not work. Well, a strawberry blonde lady on the internet showed me how she do it. So, although I don't know if I know someone who did this with good results. Doesn't that kill the bee? It does. It probably does. It's proven to have amazing results with breast cancer. Really? Bee venom?
Rheumatoid arthritis, chronic inflammation, and nerve pain. Though strong scientific proof remains limited, it is administered via live bee stings, purified injections, or skin creams. Yeah, chronic pain and tendons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't you in the chronic pain group?
I am. I am. And they think it's neurological, not my nerves anymore.
So the lady that I was talking about this, what was her name? I don't know if that's this Jorian person whose video I was
Yeah.
playing.
Nerve pain.
Something.
I don't know if it would
spore.
work for my fibro. Because apparently it's not nerve. It's my receptors.
So the lady that, for the story that we're doing this, I don't know if it's the same one from the video, just to be safe. The lady that I was
Yeah.
reading about that started doing this for her Lyme disease says she administers 10 stings 3 times a week for a total of 30 stings. She began 1 sting on her lower back, then gradually increased the number until reaching 10 per session.
Wow.
Today, Spore says she can once again take long walks, hike and run. She also says her pain has subsided. Her dizziness is now rare, and she no longer feels as though she is walking around with an endless flu. My capacity to work, travel, and be creative is back, she says.
Nice.
Well, now I'm finding out more that, like, those neurologists suck balls from the start. So Lyme disease
no,
would have
it
been the better one to
doesn't-
have. Damn it.
Yeah, Lyme disease definitely would have been the better one to have. From what I understand, anyway. But no, it doesn't look like it'll help fibro.
I could have just, gone and gotten myself stung by bees every couple of days. It would be great. It'd be phenomenal. Still waiting to see if someone's going to gift Lab Glass a sub over there on Rumble. If you could, that'd be awesome. Labby throws in a lot of places. Somebody gift him a sub. Please and thank you. So if your kid has MS, rub some bees on them. I don't think that'll work either.
Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily the I mean, we're not doctors, okay? So maybe talk to your doctor before you start rubbing your kids in bees.
King Kong Dong, I'm happy to be here. Well, we're happy you're here. Yeah, dude.
We're glad you're here too.
I don't want to say I'd be rubbing. I wouldn't just start rubbing bees on people anyway. The likelihood that you're going to get stung just as high as the person you're rubbing them on. I just know I feel bad for the bees when you're subjecting them to that. It just seems shitty.
Well, yeah. How did that bee manage to sting her all that time?
Unless it was a different bee each time.
Each time. That's ridiculous. We need those bees. Can't be killing them off, giving you pain relief. Fuck that shit. Suffer.
Not. You can leave me a message, whoever you are. Wasps can bite and sting. So yeah, Lyme's disease is curable, but they don't give a fuck. It's a protein of the virus that hides in the body after the virus is killed off by your immune system.
Okay. So that's why it can flare up again.
It still sounds like I'd be better off with that than this, seeing where I'm at now.
Yeah.
Like, I might not have been quite as active, but I could have still, done, I don't know. You know what? If it's just, if nothing else, because it led me to you. We'll call the early stuff fine. Because then what happens if I don't, can you serve in the military then if you have Lyme disease? Because I would have still done that then. Unless I wasn't going to be physically able to and not allowed to.
Yeah, it depends. It depends on if you're having, flare-ups.
And then that changes life trajectories immeasurably. And any one of those things could go wrong, and we don't pull this off. So,
right,
that's too important to miss. And my and my miracle kid. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. If I don't have MS, I don't know that the miracle baby situation happens. Because do we stay together? Do we not stay together? Do we move apart? I don't know. Anything could be different if things were different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm an expert. I pee on my jellyfish sting.
See? Good man, King Kong Dong. You know what's what.
Imagine having to work up the
I'll
nerve.
have you on my first aid team any day.
I need to work up the nerve to pee on your leg.
Just piss on it.
King Kong Dong saying, I watched Mortal Kombat 2 last night. Can't say I'm disappointed. Love Kano coming back. Didn't like the other 3 fighters dying. But that's the setup for the next movie, is that they're going to go bring him back. If they ever make one. That's the premise for the next one, is bringing them back. That's it. I loved a lot about it. It was very campy, but it very much played to a Mortal Kombat audience. I thought it was great. Create AI Johnny Muhammad. You can be black, gay, and Somali.
There you go.
That seems like a lot to put together. And then I'm just going to attract the attention of a group of people that would want to ostracize me if I was part of their community. Imagine how irate they would get if they somehow figured and found out that I'm not, and I'm just some dude being a douche. Then that would be even worse. And I don't know if you know this or not. They're not too smart. They have a tendency to get violent. They're not going to take me into a court of law. They're going to try to murk me. Speaking of places and things you can't take to a court of law, we have a video of a liquor store in India. And some of you might be like, why would you want to show this video? Well, because we cover deer busting into stores all the time. I don't know if you know this or not. They don't have deer in India. So this is what busts into their liquor store. I thought that was fake. Best fatality I saw was the hat kill. Oh, where he jumped and brought him over it? Yeah. I got to move Digger for this one. Congratulations. You've got all natural jugs right now. Ooh, let's put you up here. No, nope, that still doesn't work. Yeah, you can sit. You can sit lovingly behind me. I'm gonna mute it so we don't hear the hollering anymore. I thought that was like some sort of added sound effect. I didn't realize that was real terrified screaming. In fact, maybe I should go back and just have it super low.
I'm a child. Sorry.
We're both children. That's why it works. That's someone actually screaming. By the way, just out of curiosity, and maybe you can tell me this, Digger. Obviously, very limited view that we have here. Does this look like a slightly better stocked set of shelves than your selection at your local liquor store?
Yeah, actually, it does kind of look a lot better. They've got, yeah. I bet you they've got American alcohol out there. Anything.
Oh. More than one way to defraud the government, says Atomic Ray. Okay, no carrying catnip in India. Yeah. Labglass says Peggy is in position.
Now bend over and take a deep breath.
Still waiting to see if somebody will throw a gifted sub in there for Labby. So Lab can get a sub. It's one of the biggest gifters on the channel. It'd be nice if it came back around. I'd appreciate it. And then the cat immediately goes for you. Like, this is the other thing, too. These things consider you guys food.
Oh,
now he's just back there getting sloshed. Oh, God, he's going to become the most cat you've ever seen and just pull his paw and wipe everything off the shelf. As opposed to pat, 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 he's just like, and flush.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard him yelling. Where the, like, how the hell do you guys have leopards just coming into your place of business? The big cat allegedly attacked a volunteer who was investigating earlier leopard signs before it charged into the store, where it mauled another man. Wildlife specialists reportedly tranquilized and captured the leopard.
Well, that's good. Wow.
They
And of
said
many
he-
reasons, I won't, don't need to visit India, for example.
He stopped in there. The leopard stopped in there for a nightcat. A nightcap. But
Oh,
I guess there's an extremely difficult vodka to find. Okay, whatever. I don't care about any of that. That seems completely unrelated. So yeah, they have to deal with that in India. I'll take deer busting into our stores over leopards any day.
yeah. Heck, I'll take a bear over a leopard.
I'll say this, Rexstar parody, that volunteer should be fired. They were investigating signs of a leopard, apparently missed the blazingly huge sign that the leopard was coming back. Oh, I'm supposed to investigate signs of a leopard here, and if there is one, alert authorities. Well, there fucking is one.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm much better with bears and shit. I'm okay. Although I've dealt with cougars. Cougars aren't,
You almost are one.
thank you for that.
You're welcome. Hey, we're like the same age, so who fucking cares?
Right.
So, you know what? Screw it. We're both
Do
old
it
fucks.
together.
Oh, that's the plan. Like daily. So yes, still waiting to see if anyone can throw a sub up to Labby. We'd appreciate it. You two looking drunk as fuck. Oh, that's a while ago. So did you see the Black Panther replacement actor? No?
No.
King Kong Dong. I can't tell if this is leopard scat or human scat. Right? It's just too much beef either way. Get it? Because they're in India, and you'd never.
Mm-hmm.
Black Panther replacement.
Yeah, I don't know if
replacement
the spray would
speculation.
help against the leopard.
Speculation over the replacement for Black Panthers ended when Marvel Studios announced at San Diego Comic-Con 2026 that David Josson will star as an aged-up Prince T'Challa II, the son of T'Challa and Nakia in Black Panther 3, scheduled for release in December 15. Okay. Alrighty, so we're rebooting him. Cool.
And who is this guy?
Black Panther, the one that I'm forgetting the actor that we had that played him, but he's the one who had cancer and he was like dealing with it like privately, but he was working, so he's in a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And then he's done doing everything and he's dead because it was like stage 4, and so he was like going through everything he could to, fucking. It's bad.
That sucks.
What do you spray a leopard with? I don't know, Atomic Ray. What do you spray a leopard with? Spot remover? Jalee White? I don't think that was his name. I was hoping it was Kirk Lazarus. I don't think so. Don't think so. It's not what we read there, at any rate. We have about an hour left in the show. We got a couple other things to get into. We got some memory lane stuff, and then and then we've got our third hour story stuff to do as well. We are still waiting to see if anyone, Chadwick, thank you, QZ man, Chadwick Bozeman, if anyone wants to gift a sub until we get one for Labby. I feel like I'd probably just need the one. We may probably get it over to Labby.
Probably.
But either way, the lab count, and Lab threw in 20 before, like, hey, somebody throw me a sub. So, just say it. It's not a St. Caesar situation. Let's do this. Anyhow, so yeah, we have an hour left in the show. You remember Emerald Lagasse as a younger person?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I do, particularly because like he started getting really big right when I was becoming a chef, and my dad was very influenced by Emerald Lagasse. I think my first cooking set, was he the one who had the Emerald set and I had the Wolfgang Puck? One of us had Wolfgang Puck, one of us had the Emerald set, regardless of which, Wolfgang Puck was better. But they were very similar.
Okay.
Just hands down. Anyways, so anyway, yeah, so like, yeah, the BAM, all that stuff. He's kind of faded out into the ether, and we've all moved on with our lives. Now there's like a whole new generation of people who didn't know he existed, and they're discovering him. So there's like people that are in their 20s, and they're like, wait a minute, you mean when I was a baby, this guy was hitting the TV circuit like crazy? Like, yeah. And he had his own cooking show on the Food Network, and people just tuned in to watch him go nuts. And it's just literally hanging out with a fat Italian guy talking to you about cooking. And then he's and every time he wants to get the audience fired up, just and bam, and then everybody's like, oh! Anytime he has to sprinkle a sauce or not a sprinkle of sauce. Anytime he has to sprinkle or dust something, and he has anything he has to throw at a plate, he went bam, and then it's just it's crazy. So we'll just open a couple. Open link in new tab. So these are just a couple of clips of like him doing a cooking show that like I think like younger people, millennials and such are like, wait a minute, this dude was a thing. This is awesome. And I don't know, does he still do a cooking show? Probably not. Probably not. Open link in new tab. And all right. Open link in new tab. All right, so let's go to this. This is the stuff again. This is making it through the internet and people's algorithms are like, oh my god, this guy's so amazing, and it's just. I mean, I didn't know it was that good, but
start making a little potato cake. Watch this. You take some fresh
How are
potato like
people
this.
even
You want the
like? Are
starch.
people rewatching
You know, they're
daytime
always saying,
TV
hey,
shows?
I don't know if they're rewatching it or they're just discovering clips of it. Something makes a reference of it somewhere and it makes a message board and it catches. It's just that a lot of younger people who never knew this dude existed are suddenly like, oh my God, this guy's amazing.
no, we don't want the starch. You want the starch.
It's a happy chef. Yeah, happy chef.
That's right.
We want
Well,
the
let's take
starch.
a vote. Do we want the starch? All right.
That guy wants the starch. He looks like he's about to shit a potato. Here, let's get you back over here.
Yeah.
There you
They
go.
have to put me back on my corner now.
Yep. Dude, wait, I take it back. This guy is aggressive about that starch. Hold on. Like, he's clapping. Yeah, get it. Like, he is like, I dare to say he's going to rape one of those potatoes if he doesn't get some starch soon. Like, we need to do something and keep an eye on that guy because in my opinion, he is going to, and this clip is years old, so I'm sure nothing happened a long time ago. He is going to aggressively sexually assault those potatoes. All right, so that's what and so that one's making the rounds. Like another, let's see, we got a couple of these that we'll play. I'm just excited to see that people are,
Meatball.
people are embarrassed that they're liking it. Like one guy's like, "I'm gonna get algoed for liking this." Yeah, probably. Someone else, just embrace it. Bam. We got to do a bam clip. If this one doesn't have a bam.
Oh.
All right, first of all, that does look pretty fucking good. Like, you can't eat any of that.
Well, it depends.
It's an Italian sauce. I almost guarantee you there's a spicy pork sausage in there.
Italian.
We'll take those
Yeah.
meatballs made with the hot sausage.
Yep, fucking called it. Called it.
Yep. Can't do it.
Ordered a pizza.
Yep.
Do I know my chefs or do I know my chefs? No, he's. We're doing it with meatballs and an Italian sauce. Yeah, no, he went with a spicy sausage for the base.
Okay.
So it's got a little zap. It's got a little zip, a little kick to it. You know, just fucking right out the gate.
Sweet sausage. A little bit of the chuck.
Oh wait, no, chuck roast. So I mean, it's just a lot of shit in this thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, gotta get that gravy.
Probably
over there
blended
like
a bunch of meats together.
Now, if you make too much, which is what I generally do.
This
A lot of.
that's a lot of sauce. Like he got on there with the meatballs, and I'm like, you're getting aggressive with the meatballs. And then I saw him ladle so much more sauce. I'm like, oh my god, how much do you need for your? How like do the noodles need to start drowning in it?
Yeah.
It's not a problem, because I'm gonna show you.
I would have done.
Especially with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you exactly what you can do. Yeah, right.
Oh,
We'll
thank
take
you,
some
QZ man,
Parmesan.
gifting a subscription over on the Rumbles.
And then jumps. I'm
And
dude.
Atomic Ray got it.
Ha! Damn it. The first one went out and it went to Atomic Ray. Thank you, QZ man.
Thank you, QZ man. Congrats, Atomic
Ring
Ray.
a little cowbell here for QZ man gifting that sub to Atomic Ray. Atomic Ray getting that sub over on Rumble thanks to QZ man. Thank you so much. Going into 3-2 moo. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm going to say this though. I want more Parmesan cheese. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
He's Gordon before Gordon. Well, he's happy chef. Gordon's angry chef, but he's happy chef. He
he's
enjoys
happy
what he's
chef.
doing, and
He's
he loves
happy
to
chef.
teach people. And
he's happy
You know?
chef on his show.
well,
I like here's the thing. Gordon Ramsay isn't a like and today on the show I'm going to make this for you and like he's going to show it to you and it's pre-cooked and presented and he opens the oven and the one that he made hours earlier. Like that's not a thing.
yeah.
He's a legit like line chef, run a restaurant chef, and I'll guarantee you any restaurant that Emeril Lagasse is head chef in, wait until you hit when you're in the weeds, and then let's see how happy Chef is.
Okay,
Let's
fair
just
enough.
see how happy Chef
Fair
is.
enough. Atomic Ray just gifted his subscription, so he's bouncing it around.
Dude,
And QC Man got it.
QZ man got it. Nice. Well, QZ man getting a sub. What goes around comes around. Thank you so much.
Congrats.
And
Congrats.
cowbell now for QZ man. You gave it, now you shall receive it. 3, 2, moo. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
Put your
Okay.
wiener in the sauce. I mean, don't. God,
Yeah,
dude.
I'd rather not.
Dude, like if I was like a little fat
Can't be
with a gold chain, and it's like a weird version of me. I hate this. Get off of this, guys. Oh, there we go.
There
Bam,
you
bam.
go.
He grabs a pitch
Yeah.
and bam, bam, bam. And everybody's losing their shit. I love that he gets dudes on there. It's like, all right, guys, look what I'm getting a bunch of, yeah, I want to eat that food. All right.
No. Go.
When you want to.
All right, we got one more clip. And this one's just titled, another great clip here, as based on some of these reaction shots, he invents putting lime or lemon in your beer for some of these fellas. Oh, boy. I will say that. That's what I enjoy is, like, it seems like he had a dude audience. Like, he was cooking for dudes.
Kick up your beer a notch. Here's what I do. I take a beer. Try this sometime. Take a slice of lime or two. Slice of lemon or two. Put them in the bottom of your glass. See? Spoons are better just for stirring. Look, you just stuff them in there. You see what I'm doing? Then you take your beer, nice and slow.
Dude. I've seen dogs that don't salivate that much when they see food and stuff. Like, holy God, this guy needs a drip mat because he is getting hungry.
Oh, yeah, babe. There you have it, all right? All right.
Nobody's seen. I guess you guys didn't know that whole thing. Like, has nobody been to the bar and ordered a Corona? They'll do it
right?
for you.
Yeah.
I have a wolf knife, most prized kitchen tool I have. I have Wusthof Grand Prix knives. I love them. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to use them with my hand the way it is. That black guy is a meme. Is he an actual meme? Because he's definitely meme worthy. Like I said, like I've like anybody that's ever grown up around dogs. I grew up around dogs. My parents have a dog. I've known plenty of people around dogs. But like there's a look that dogs will have if you're like tempting them with a big like for example, my parents' Doberman would just start like, oh. Anytime my dad started working on the smoker, particularly when he was putting pork roasts in to do pulled pork. He'd put the pork roasts in. He'd be rubbing brown sugar and everything all over it. And so he's doing that in the gloves. And so he'd put the pork roast in, but when he pulls it out, like drippings will come out and everything. And like the Doberman would smell them and just be, oh, and it was like it was like a roofie for a dog. And so he had that same face that just I literally thought there's a puddle under him. To which I gotta think he had something else going on before that beer. You don't lose your shit that hard over a beer. Oh wait, we've got some more. Do we want to go through some more of these? People go nuts when he does anything. Yeah. So the internet's reacting mostly to the audience reacting to him. Let's open this one in new tab. I guess we can do these. It's not like we don't have time. Open link in new tab. That looks like one I already did. Oh, God, that sounds dirty. Of course, the internet had to make it dirty.
Ben,
All right.
If you really are feeling like kind of manly, fellas, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. So this is back before we had to cancel alpha males, I guess. Because you've got a guy wrapping meat and saying men when you really want to feel kind of manly.
Fellas, you know what I mean? You bring out even more garlic cloves like that.
There you go. Someone in Rumble had mentioned the garlic, but then he didn't say anything.
Oh.
So,
much garlic. It was lab glass.
yeah, Labby. Yeah, there you go.
Well, now hey, here's your garlic. I have that.
And you know
ramekin.
what? My dad did this. My dad tried this.
So
and just cutting holes and shoving whole garlic cloves in, and it tasted really good. It was a little, it was an interesting thing. My dad was learning how to cook. It was a fun.
When
period.
Emerald was a thing.
Yeah,
Like he was taking notes from Emerald. That you know what?
Well, he
like
was
that's worse things.
yeah.
Like if you have a parent who suddenly stopped, like, and this is the other thing, we're making jokes about it, but it's like he has like a men at work audience. So like you're a working dude, and now you've got like a guy that's like, hey, you're big hard working man. You know what you do? You cut your meat, you put holes in it, and you stuff the shit out of it with garlic cloves. That's what men do. And it's like, okay, you know what? Worse role models. That's what I'm saying.
If you really are feeling like kind of manly, fellas, you know what I mean?
Oh, we were doing it already. It's just starting over. I forgot how short that one was.
Yeah.
So we're just doing that one over. Shit. We have a couple more of these. I don't want to go all day on Emerald Lagasse because we are but yeah, no, dude, like this was a thing back in the day. Like he was a huge thing. And I love that people are now discovering him and they're like, no matter what he does, they lose their shit. It's like, yes. It was a rigged audience that got super amped about the food. Like they were getting paid in a meal when it was all over.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a beer.
Yeah.
To what?
Okay.
A beer. See, and that,
Add it to what? I hate it when these. What we're going to do is add a beer. Like the cooking part of me is like, to what? And why is Robert De Niro here? Oh, shit. You know what? He actually almost looks more like Robin Williams.
Actually, we're going to add 2 beers. And then what we're going to do...
So they're just losing their shit because he's adding a beer to it. I don't know what the fuck. You guys, like, this is where the internet needs a little bit of patience. Just give me an extra 10 seconds for him saying, all right, so we're making this sauce to braise, and what we're going to do is we're going to add a beer. And just don't get the add a beer part just because they lose their shit at it. All right, and this one we're sautéing. We're sautéing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Every time I see these kind of cooking shows, I get jealous of these because these are not like, these aren't reused spoons. They get
every
get
single
new ones.
spoon is fresh. Yeah,
right. And so it's just fresh wooden spoon. Oh, wouldn't it be nice?
What we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of cream to this.
I'm going to grab
we're
a
gonna
second
start
coffee
letting
while
that-
we do this.
Oh, get it? It's a bunch of dudes, and they said add cream, so they must mean jizz.
Oh,
Pat Fargo, this guy needs that beer. They all need that beer. If they are really the men that they're dressed as, like the construction workers, whatever, they all need that beer. If not, it's so hot, I need an ice bath, says QZ Man. I really am blessed to not know that pain right now. In the refrigerated bunker I am in, I am impervious to your weather conditions. I wish people cheered like that when I added a beer to my cooking. I wish people cheered like that when I drank my beer while cooking. Nobody gets excited. Just out here alone. Alrighty, so let's...
All right.
Oh, dude, they are having a beer in the audience. Hold on. He's got...
well, you got to remember, this is back in the day when the Man Show was a thing, you know?
He's got a beer. He's got a beer. He looks like he's got a bag of, like, Chex Mix or something. Like, these guys are all eating and drinking. Is Emerald cooking for all these people, and I'm only finding this out now? I will say this,
I don't
like,
know.
if you're telling me, like, what are you doing for your day to day? Oh, I'm gonna hang out on the set of Cooking with Emerald, and I'm gonna drink a beer and snack on some chips, and then maybe, you know, try a little bit of this pasta at the end of the day. Like, fuck it.
That'd be awesome.
And so, of course, yep, up, nope, click the wrong screen again.
What we're gonna
The cream joke. Sandy Squatch, you know how disappointed I was on Sunday when I remembered I'd forgotten about the show Saturday. I do believe Digger's planning to do another one of those streams at some point, so you'll be able to get it on the next one. Don't worry, you can.
we're gonna add a little bit of cream to this.
Stop it, Emerald. Stop it.
It was fun. We need to put more things on the dial though, because I got really schnockered. 5 shots in 2 hours. That's a lot for me. So we got to put other things on the dial so that it's not as you know. Let's get Digger wasted.
All right.
You got to work for it.
Yeah. It's yeah. We'll have to figure a few new tortures to add to the mix. This is literally the last clip we have. This is supposedly a mashup.
Onion. Then it's all right.
Oh crap! He actually is feeding people. They're
Okay.
actually eating
Hey.
food.
Unbelievable. It's okay.
Oh, yeah. Unbelievable.
All right. There's more coming, fellas. Don't worry.
Yes, he's feeding them
See,
all.
I added about 80 cloves
He's doing like an old Italian grandma cooking for everybody bit.
of garlic in there.
Yeah.
chopped up.
This is a legit. I'm actually sad. I didn't realize he flat out was feeding people on his show.
Crushed red pepper.
I don't think he did this
Round
all the
chuck.
time.
Then he gets sweet Italian sausage, hot Italian sausage. And he takes it, you know, he
No
takes
worries,
it out of
Sandy.
the
Thank
casing.
you.
All right, I can't keep going with this. I can't watch people eat. I'm
It
gonna
was
get
a
hungry.
fun time.
I will donate at a later time. You do you, homie. Is there any gabagoo in that?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
want to
you know
get
I'm
Johnny so drunk
hungry.
that he forgets he has MS and his legs don't work, and he just stands up and walks home. I guess you don't understand how MS works. There is no so drunk my legs work and I stand up and walk home. There'd be just drunk so I fall over, and that just seems mean.
Right.
Why do you want me to hurt myself? That's horrible. That's horrible. Saints each saying this guy's great. I mean, I gotta admit, like, he's aged really, really well. I used to think of him as a joke, but I'm going back watching the show and I'm just like, holy crap, like, it's just a bunch of... Did he just do his show every day at noon and he just got a bunch of people from New York to walk in and hope for food?
What's his name?
Emerald Lagasse. He is
Lagasse. Thank you. I blanked.
Emerald Lagasse. 8 cloves of garlic. What the fuck? You can use a lot of garlic. Garlic's good. I like garlic. I don't know if I want to put 8 whole cloves.
Someone said, "Isn't he dead?" No, he's not dead. He's still alive. He's 66 years old.
I don't think he still
So
does.
he's younger than my folks. He's still alive and cooking.
He's still alive and cooking, but anyways, we did all of this. Now he's finding out I think this is him.
Race to play. The winner takes.
Never mind, it's somebody else and they're just doing a thing. Wait a minute, was that really him? No, it was not. Just some fat bald Italian guy. Oh shit, never mind, it is him. It's from his own verified Twitter saying I'm trending on the internet. So never mind, this is him. So in the response of finding out he's trending, POV, you find out you're trending on the internet.
Race to play. The winner takes it all. The loser standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny.
That's some good shit.
That's awesome. Yeah, my dad suddenly he discovered that there were spices and stuff, and so he started, but he'd use only one at a time. So each dish would have way too much of one specific, like garlic for a little while, not rosemary. There was something else that he used. Fennel. Oh my God, he put fennel in everything. It was awful.
Rex Start parody account. He grew up to be Bob Hoskins, right? He's Bob Hoskins now. Johnny, can we do a Rumble only watch along of him? Why? I don't know that I want to watch Emerald Lagasse cook. Unless I was like cooking myself. I don't think literally I don't think anyone else is asking for that.
Yeah.
We just want a simpler time when TV wasn't concerned about big budget shows. I mean, like it just I'm gonna be honest. I've seen cooking shows lately and stuff. I can't think of one that had a more fun atmosphere than that. It was like the Jerry Springer of cooking. Because it doesn't matter how charismatic whether it's Bobby Flay or whatever that other chick's name is. It doesn't matter how charismatic. Like this guy had the room going, and like I said, I didn't realize he was actually serving the food. He was making the stuff for more people. He's like, "Don't worry, guys, there's more coming." Like, oh, just kind of, and like I said, it seems like based off of the movies and the TV shows I've seen, it seems like that old kind of like picture of the old Italian grandma in the kitchen. Just like, sit down and have something to nosh on. Don't worry, there's more coming. And they're just constantly making something else.
Yeah.
Mom, how long you been cooking that sauce for? I've been cooking this pasta sauce since you were born. I keep adding and taking out and adding and taking out. It's still technically the same pot of sauce. So, I grew up watching those guys. Which one is this? Stephen Yon. Beef and broccoli. Okay.
You see, this is a nice green vegetable. This is called the broccoli. I was told
I remember him.
Broccoli a day, you will get all the vitamin C that you need, every day. So you should chew on this every day, and you don't have to swallow all those pills. I'm going to show you another technique.
That's not the worst suggestion that anyone's ever given you.
Right.
Right? Like, am I the only person? Maybe I'm weird. I just need my broccoli lightly steamed and just drowning in pepper, and I'm happy as fuck. Pepper-covered broccoli is so good.
How to handle the vegetable to make them greener and more nutritious. But
This is the only one you watched? I don't know.
Well, no, but
I don't know where.
Is this guy? I think he might be a Canadian chef.
I'm gonna bet because it's Los Federales that this might not be.
I definitely remember him.
Nope, I'm scrolling through this. This is a real thing. This guy's really doing stir fry in a wok. Yeah, no, I have not. I have not. I am not. All right, let's go to this.
Vegetable oil. That's all you have to do. This is special so that you can keep all the vegetable.
Dude, now watch this and remember, in China, they use gutter oil.
Nice and green and colorful. Now then you put it in there. Once the water starts boiling, that's all you have to do.
Oh, that's water? Oh, thank God. I thought that was
just
oil.
Put a little bit. No, just put a little bit of oil in there.
Blanching. Then you heat up the other wok and ready for your woking. There you are. Always use high heat because the actual cooking time is very, very short. And it doesn't take long at all. Okay? Now wait until the wok is hot. Then you can start the cooking. Now, sometimes while you're waiting, you can prepare your beef a little bit by putting a little bit of the light soy sauce, half teaspoonful.
All right, I can't keep going for this.
I totally remember him.
I don't know what this is. Nigel Bolton. That's nothing. This is a weird music video from 3 years ago. Why are we sending people
Russian?
a link to a Russian music video?
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna file that under whatever. But then again, I also have never seen Nigel Bolton before.
Me either. It do not taste good. Tastes like that E. coli. Dude. Oh, sorry. I missed the last conversation prior
The
to
eternal
that.
sauces are gross?
sauces, yeah. Yes. I
Right.
thought you were talking about broccoli, and then
I was making.
then I read up.
I was
above,
making a joke.
and-
Is that a real thing? Do people really have like sauce that they keep on the burner going all the time?
No, it's
Yeah.
some people have got perma sauces like or like they don't change their oils, that sort of thing. It's gross.
Yeah, that sounds
The only
gross.
time you can keep adding and taking from and adding and taking from is a sourdough mother.
Even then, I still am not a big fan because sourdoughs are gross that way too.
I love sourdough.
Yeah, I bet you do.
What does that even mean?
I used to watch YouTube videos like binging with Babish. Is that
Binging.
binging?
Binging with Babish.
Is that like
Yeah.
binge eating? Like
I think so.
or just binging on what? Either way, you know what? In his old age, I'm glad because like he gave a lot to me professionally as a chef. And like I said, I think I had his pots or my dad did. If my dad did, then I had the better set with the Wolfgang set. Like, sorry, Emma. Wolfgang pots were far superior. And I'm pretty sure it was me with the Wolfgang. Because I think I'd remember being jealous of my father having better pots than I do. Because as the pot head, I should have the best pots.
The best pots. Well,
Right.
of course. Anything less would be uncivilized.
Johnny's just prejudiced against white pepper. Is there such a thing as white pepper?
I don't know.
I've never seen it in a store. I'll say
Yeah.
this: I've
don't
never
think
tried white pepper, but I bet black pepper is hits harder. It's black. There are a lot of sauces that need to simmer while you are serving the dishes. Well, in most pasta sauces and most ways you make pasta, if you're doing it accurately, you cook your noodles, you plate up your noodles, and you're pulling that stuff right out of the pot onto the plate while it's bubbling.
Mhm.
Like it's
While
cooling on the way to the table. It's heating the noodles if they've gone down in temperature at all. And it's helping melt some of the Parmesan cheese. You're plating it up while it's bubbling.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't blame you there. That's or don't disagree with you, I should say. All right, so we got caught up. Did you see that LG admitted to installing unwanted programs on people's monitors without permission? No, but let's file that under who's fucking surprised.
Okay.
Like if they have cameras and they have audio devices in them, I'm assuming they listen to you. I don't use any of my cameras, my webcams, any of them. They all have a lens cap cover thing that I can flip down. And so they might be able to turn on the microphone, but if I don't want it on, like you can't see through the goddamn thing. And I have that there because I don't trust that any of this shit is safe. Same reason why I'm not into porn, but even if I were, I'd never use my computer. Like I'd have a porn specific device. Because it's all gonna get back eventually. But or as I've discovered, cut out the middleman and just don't get interested in porn. I will just cook some steak. It's ribeye and baked potatoes tonight. Well, great. Nobody asked, but it is just about 4. It is about time to start telling me what you're doing for dinner. So that way when this show ends, I can become voraciously hungry for absolutely no reason. So Johnny's the John Cena of the internet. You can't see me. No, that's just because of low viewership numbers. That has nothing to do with a camera cover. There are a lot of sauces need to simmer while you're serving. Yep, we already covered that. Okay, so we're caught up. We know what everyone's eating for dinner. Emerald Lagasse, like I said, just in his old age, it's fun for him to find out, hey, I'm a thing on the internet right now. And I really do like him being like, yeah, that's some good shit. Like, yeah, own up to it, buddy. Own up to it. You created an internet sensation for a while. You sold a fuck ton of shit that in terms of like cookware and stuff, because that's where they all Rachel Ray, that's what I'm trying to think of. That's where they all make their money on that stuff, is like their pot sets and their knife sets. I've got to get the Rachel Ray cookware. It's like you do realize it doesn't matter if you have, and this I would say this about the same thing about music artists. It doesn't matter if you have their instruments, you can't play like they can. Cooking is a little different because it's very formulaic and it's pretty easy to stay in the guide rails, but Yeah, no, I'm gonna just say like, oh, and I'm gonna do like when they do shows, we're taking stuff and we're just like, what do you do with your leftovers? Like, yeah, again, you can have the knives, you can have the pots, you aren't gonna have that. It's a different thing. Scruffy saying, warning, Canadians are closer than they appear. I mean, hopefully. I would like them to be even closer than they appear in real life. I had mini sausage rolls for my dinner today, says St. Caesar. Good for you. Why are we warning because you're closer? Are you in danger of exploding?
I don't know. I figure I'm coming up.
What
fast
danger
on
does your proximity pose,
passenger
woman?
side.
What danger does your proximity pose? All right. Scruffy, aren't you heading out this week? I thought this was the week of that. All righty. We have 2 stories left from the first hour, and then we're on to our third hour stuff. I still didn't do a controlled burn or a salute for the 20 and the 2 subs. Well, the 2 subs and the 20. That was a big support over there on
yes, you're right too.
So thank you very much for that. So I'm going to do that little hoot now because then I can do the one at 4:20 and be fine. Friday evening. Perfect. Okay. 9 p.m. your time. Flying red eye. Oof. Isn't it like
Well, have fun.
Isn't it like an 11 or 12 hour trip?
I thought it was a 12 to 14. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my ex said it was 14 for him from London to Vancouver. 14.
Yeah, but he's on the East Coast.
Probably 12. Yeah, he's probably looking at 10 or 12.
Either way, it's a healthy 6.5 hour flight from Boston. There you go. 6.5.
Okay,
we were both way off.
Bad. 5 hour time change. Okay. Wow, that's not near as bad as I thought.
So it'll be 10 hours later than when you started when you arrive. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yes, Minnesota is a 3-hour flight west.
Right.
So yeah, that's going to add some time.
Yeah.
I get in at like 9:30 their time. Yeah, dude. So that
I'm more close to Russia, so neener. Oh
wow, way to brag.
Damn it.
Dude, with the level of drone warfare that's going on between Ukraine and the Ruskies, I don't know that I want to be closer to Russia. It seems like that's where the AI apocalypse is going to break out of. They're going to break out of there and come get us. The Atlantic Ocean is 6 hours time zone. Right, but I'm saying if he's on a flight for 6.5 hours and there's a 5-hour time change from where he's at, because he's going technically forward in time into the future, he would head into a day that is quintessentially, doing the math he gave us, 11.5 hours later than when he started. I think we're all clear now.
Yep. Scruffy says, yep.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Makes sense.
I see everything from a West Coast, and everything. It takes for freaking ever to get anywhere from the West Coast.
Oh, but it's so perfect where you are, and the rest.
Oh,
of
it's lovely. It's as far as you can get before you run into the Pacific Ocean. It's very undeveloped. There's still a lot of untouched land.
Okay.
Pristine. Yeah.
Okay. But it's so horrible, so hard to get there.
Well, no, we're just far away. Is the problem? We're kind of like when you do hit New Year's in all the different countries. Pacific's the last one to get it, or almost the last one.
Be sleeping in the van on the ride back to Jimmy's house, 3 hours west of London. Oh, dude, 3 hours west of London. Oh, so that means you've got to get out of London and then go 3 hours west?
Okay, I thought he was in Wales for some reason.
I mean, only if they're feeling particularly loose. Otherwise, it's usually sheep. No, Jimmy's awesome.
Silly.
He legit lives
Oh.
on the border of Wales, not escaping the sheep.
Okay.
dogs.
Okay. Fair enough.
These are all interesting facts that I didn't know. I'm like super duper jealous of Scruffy. Wish I was.
My
down
nana
too.
came from south of Wales.
You know, I can't afford it, and I certainly wasn't invited because I don't hang out with them enough, and it makes sense. But if I had the possibility to, I'd love to do that. I've got a passport. I'm feeling an itch to use it. I can't afford to fly anywhere, but I kind of want to go somewhere else so I can get a stamp in the book.
Right. You paid all the money. At least in my case, I had to jump through all sorts of silly hoops. 4 pieces of federal ID, and that wasn't enough. I had to have
you
other
guys,
stuff, and people
I was
vouched for me.
I held off on mine, and I was so disheartened towards getting my passport with you explaining what you were going through to get yours, and I'm like, oh god, now I'm gonna have to do that here. And then I find out that no, it's totally super duper chill and easy. Just bring your birth certificate, bring your ID, sign the form in front of us, pay to expedite it. See you in a couple weeks, and boom, there you go.
Yeah. No. Well, it didn't help. I got the wrong. The first set of paperwork that I got and filled in was the wrong paperwork. It was outdated.
What are you working
So
with my
that's
county?
why-
Jesus.
It was outdated, so that's why when I got to Service Canada, actual Service Canada, they're like, yeah, no, that's not
All
right.
right.
That's not right.
Just
that's
like
not right.
how many
But either
people are
which
you
way,
servicing? What?
I'm not servicing anyone. Service Canada is servicing the people of Canada.
It's so
That's where
weird.
you
Like
do all
we go
your
to the
services.
DMV, we go to the courthouse. You call that stuff Service Canada. Like if I went to the county like offices, that's what we call them. Call them the county offices, the county whatever. And it'd be like, nope, Service Canada.
Yeah, well, there's Service Canada for the federal stuff, and then there's the
Yeah, that's what the courthouse
provincial.
would be for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
just weird. It's just weird. You guys really name yours like a bunch of whores. It's strange. But yes, it's easy here.
It sounds
for-
pleasant.
I believe it's only a European thing that we don't bring pots of food to the table. I know it's not a Midwestern thing because we had special mats for hot pots to sit on.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, we have.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's an explicitly
Potluck.
American thing. I don't know if that's explicitly an American thing, but the idea that you put all the food out on the table and you just kind of get at
And
it.
then people.
Yeah. And people pass stuff around. Like that's not just a like Thanksgiving holiday thing. That's like the way it will go. But yeah, just that's just kind of what we do. Although we're evolving more and
Always
more in
went
this
through-
country into a
Yeah,
eating
we
on
don't
the
do
couch
family
people.
stuff. Yeah. We don't do these family dinners anymore either. I was gonna say it all goes through the parents' table first, the adult table first. And then the adults will also make up any plates for the littlest ones that need help making up plates. And then finally the dishes will make it over to the kids' table. And then the kids can pass it around. And it's already been picked over.
That
and the
sounds
dust-
like shit,
dust
man.
is
We never did
gone.
that. We always had the kids at the same table with the parents. In fact, the kids outnumbered the
Oh,
parents, so
no
the
way.
parents were at the table to keep an eye on the children. But
Oh, no.
yeah, no. I was gonna say that reminded me while you were talking about that. My favorite, hands down favorite memory of my daughter is like when we first started trying to get her to eat stuff, and so she's not eating. She's refusing. She doesn't want to do it. And finally, her mom is like, "Just eat one little bite." And she takes her fork. She grabs just the tiniest piece of mashed potato that you can practically microscopic. And she just goes like that. And it's just, it was so sassy and so F you to her mom. I was just like, yes. I was laughing so hard, which didn't help at all because
No,
she's trying to be an authoritative figure and I'm over there laughing, going, yes. And she's trying not to smirk. Like she's fighting back. She's like, she's so sassy and that's because of me. It's like she's laughing, but she's holding it back. And we're just
But
like,
you've gotta
oh,
be, yeah.
oh. And when she was an infant,
Yeah.
her timing was just impeccable. Just the way she managed to time things, great. So I got to say, thrilled about all of that. Now she's way more emotional. More of me's gotten in there, and it's a problem. She's too emotional. It's like, no, let's hold on. Daddy's not a role model. You have to play Mario Kart instead of Minecraft, Johnny. I honestly legit might have to do that. I might have to ask her to bring Mario Kart because we can't play Minecraft. Or you know what she'll do though? She'll just say, I want YouTube if we can't have Minecraft. And like, this is where I feel like a piece of shit. I don't want to say yes to her, but I did say, like, fucking, I promise we'll play Minecraft tomorrow. I'm the one breaking my promise here. I can't, like, and people could be like, well, it's not your fault. The game servers are down and you can't. Yeah, but you can explain to a child that the activity you planned isn't going to happen because some asshole on a laptop decided to, like, fucking mass log entry a server farm to crash it so Xbox services are down. Explain that one to her. Go for it.
Well, no.
In her world,
not,
Daddy said we were going to play Minecraft today.
You don't give her the stuff that she just demands. You were purposely doing Minecraft so that she couldn't do YouTube. So just because Minecraft is down doesn't mean that you now acquiesce and let the child have the YouTube.
Here's the problem.
That's not going to work.
It's not that Minecraft is down. It's that the Xbox is down. Everything else we could do on the Xbox is also down. I don't know if the Nintendo is working, but I also don't know if her controllers are charged because the plan up until I started doing my show literally right now was to play Minecraft. So she might not be charging extra controllers for her Wii U, and then we can't play Mario Kart if they're not charged. So there's numbers of ways this can go. We'll find out. For guys, it's easy. Girls have problems with name changes and stuff. For the passport, but then don't you just need your marriage certificate and your birth certificate?
I would assume, but then I also assumed that getting a passport would be basically as easy as they always made it look on TV. Unfortunately, I'm a Canadian watching a lot of American TV. I was given the.
You're gonna hate. You're gonna hate it. How hard will it be to get it changed if you get married so your name's different?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody's reconsidering now. Like, I'm sorry, Johnny.
But it's
over.
It'll be worth. It'll cost
Johnny,
me rather.
Johnny, we're not doing this. You know, we had such grandiose things. We really enjoy each other's company, and I understand. But I'm not going to fucking Service Canada again. So
yeah.
Fuck off.
I'll marry you. I'll live with you. It's all good, but I am not changing my name on my passport. Cannot do it. Will not do it.
Don't you have to, though? If your name is legally changed, doesn't it make your passport invalid? And that's the other thing. If I become a Canadian citizen, do I have to get a Canadian passport or dual citizenship so I can hold on to my American passport?
I have no idea. These are questions you're asking someone who only just got a passport.
I keep the American passport. And I also try to get my hands on the Canadian one. Then I got 2 passports for when I live the life of, like Jason Bourne, and I need like a fake ID.
Except that it's going to have all of your.
By the way, I'm 45 right now, so I don't know when we're going to get this shit started, but I guess somewhere in my 60s or 70s. Like, all right.
You're going to Jason Bourne suddenly.
Scruffy, why would you want to be Canadian? The literal only reason I'm considering it is because it puts me closer to that person, and because it seems like treatment options are better there. I'm still looking around here. I'm even going and looking at a house this weekend. So we'll see how that goes. But I've not ruled out anything. But in terms of the pros and cons, the only thing that makes me want to stay in Minnesota right now is specifically one thing. And that's it. If that one amazing little tiny popcorn devouring thing weren't a thing, I'd be gone. But unfortunately, that is a thing, and that thing keeps eating my popcorn. You see the problem I'm having. Johnny Mate is your only option in Canada, dude.
That's not true.
That's not. Well, first of all, like, the jokes are funny, but she swears it's not true. And I know how to scream really, really loud. Secondly, there is Maid-esque shit, not specifically Maid, But there's some maid-esque shit. Like recently, one of my caseworkers was like, "Here, we want you to fill out this form," and it's like it has to do with long-term care facilities. I'm like, "Why? I don't want to be in a long-term care facility." So I feel like they're trying. I feel like the county here is trying to get me to sign away my rights and go into a some sort of senior living Section 8 housing thing, ship me off into a box and call it done. So as for worrying about maid, I've got enough crap around here where I have to be like, you realize I don't want any of this stuff, right? Like, and I don't want this, and this isn't the thing. I need a little bit of help. This isn't what we're talking about, like kind of deal. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and say Canada's probably safer. Casey's Pizza. Ooh, for dinner? Or just, as the one thing that keeps me here. No, because, spoiler, I don't think Casey's Pizza is, oh my God, so phenomenal. It's okay. I like Topper's Pizza more than Casey's. I like Domino's more than Casey's. Domino's has been kicking the shit out of it, man. Fucking... I am a Dom man. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I got those s'more cakes, and maybe it's just because I love s'mores and I haven't had one in a while. They were amazing. Like the s'more lava cakes, the regular lava cakes suck dog bells. I don't fucking recommend them at all. Fuck the regular lava cakes. But the s'more lava cakes, oh my God, those are amazing.
Yeah.
Casey's is good football pizza, but I'm spoiled in the Northeast with independent restaurants that are so much better. Yeah, you probably have way better pizza than we do. But I will also say, Casey's is fine. Like, if you're going to get it, you're going to have it. Ooh, Casey's Pizza. I think the real claim to fame is that Casey's is one of the few places that makes a breakfast pizza. So you can start out your day, and you can get it like when you're at the gas station. You can grab a slice if you're at a Casey's. Like, cool. I'm gonna just go ahead and say though, like, I would rather than Casey's, if I've got a choice, I'm going with Papa Murphy's, Toppers, Domino's.
Never had Papa Murphy's. I figure if I'm having pizza, half of the fun is the fact that I don't have to cook. I don't want to take it home and cook it myself.
Oh, you are so wrong. Okay, so
I've been told.
So half of the fun is that you don't have to cook it. The only cooking you need to do is preheat the oven and wait. And much like with what was it, the grocery store frozen pizzas, I sometimes would get extra cheese and stuff to add it on myself so I don't have to pay for theirs. Like, I'll have more cheese or whatever. Two, they do a bunch of different styled pizzas, including my favorite, which is the Chicago stuffed pizza. It's pretty much a giant calzone. That is my favorite pizza of all time. And then the other part about it is it's so good. Like, it's fresh out the oven. You've got to let it cool. Like, you're getting it piping hot to your plate. It's so fresh. The dough is so fresh. It baked up nice. It's just, dude, Papa Murphy's is good.
Okay.
It's a little bit of work, granted. Look, would I recommend, say, if we were doing a drinking stream thing, and then when we're done, let's turn on the oven and bake a pizza? Fuck no. That's a Domino's night.
That's a Domino's, yes.
Yeah, but if if you're out doing a bunch of stuff, getting yourself prettied up or whatever, and I want you to feel little surprised when you get home, if I can arrange to have a Papa Murphy's pizza baking in the oven and a bottle of wine cracked, I'm and we've nailed it.
Fair enough.
So how about a nice stuffed crust pizza and a little red, and then we'll go to the bed. Boom. That's how. Bam. That's how you do it. Shit. Now I'm turning into Emerald. Holy fuck. We only have 15 minutes left. This is weird. This whole conversation has gone. Ivy, says Pat Fargo. Yeah, that's my daughter's name. Don't wear it out.
I like that.
That's her name. I am a huge fan of that little child. She's also a big fan of Poison Ivy from the Batman stuff, and we support it, even though she is again idolizing the villain. But when the little kid versions, they're all gray areas, so it's just nah. She's got her character that she likes.
Things.
And it's not like it's the only one. She loves Poison Ivy, Spider-Gwen, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. Or as she affectionately calls him, Spidey. She loves Spidey.
Okay.
But she really loves Spider-Gwen. She's got Spider-Gwen costumes. And she loves Spider-Gwen because of all the Spider-Gwen is the one that plays the drums. So she's like, yep, I want to bang on drums.
Fair enough.
Kid's never happier than when she can make something percussive on something else. Just ooh, boom, 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 boom. It's just happy times. Anyways, we have actual stories and stuff that we can still do. I know, like we got 15 minutes. It's crazy. I've got to get this thing ready for my my little 420.
Your 220.
Yeah, 420, not 220. Anyway,
I will be going live an hour and a half after we end this show. It's chatting with friends, although a lot of my friends said they're busy, so it might just be me chatting with chat. You never know.
Oh, a lot of your friends. I thought you had people, but just one that was busy.
Well, no, there's I don't know. There's a couple of them.
All right.
I haven't even put the stream up yet. I don't know. I throw out the invites. I hope people come. We know Brian won't be there for sure, but I feel like someone else said they weren't going to be there, and I can't remember who it is. And
I mentioned that I probably wouldn't because of daddy-daughter Minecraft.
Yeah. So maybe that's what it is that's tickling my brain, but I can't quite.
Because I'm gonna
be
be busy building her a log cabin, and then she's gonna want to figure out how we can either put in a cheat code or just load it with TNT and blow it up.
See, that's fun.
Yeah, no, dude.
What's wrong with that?
Playing Minecraft with my daughter is fun. Only problem is she gets. I don't know why, but because it's not scary. And I don't know if she's just being dramatic, but she's like, I get scared when you get in the dark and you hear the spiders and the noises. She doesn't like it. And she doesn't want me to go into the mines. It's like, we got to go into the mines to get stuff. Like the last time we played, she wanted me to get her a bucket of lava. And I was like, all right, well, I was like, we got to go into the mines and get some metal. And so I was just like, literally, that's how far on the line we are. First, we got to get the metal. Then we got to forge it into ingots. Then we got to make the bucket. Like, there's a process here. She couldn't handle going into the mines. She loves the breaking
turn the
down.
volume off for that point.
It's not even the volume. It's the dark, scary place. She doesn't want to go in there.
Oh, it's the visual, not the audio.
Yeah.
Audible.
She loves it if we build the house. She loves the building of the house. She loves it if I use cheat codes to like open everything and have everything and play in creative mode where you just have access to everything. And then she loves it if we build the house, we load it with dynamite, and we blow it sky high. Casey's Pizza, not the good crust. I don't know what we mean. No, Mr. Cusack. I find Casey's Pizza and Pizza Ranch to be like too damn greasy. I've had Pizza Ranch a few times. I'm not impressed with Pizza Ranch. I'd put Casey's above Pizza Ranch, hands down. But not impressed with Pizza Ranch. Not a huge
We did
Pizza
Happy
Ranch
Pizza
fan.
here
You have
for
to
my
have
birthday. It was not.
What's Happy Pizza?
Well, Happy Pizza is just a local joint, like a mom and pop sort of family thing. It was not Happy making pizza though. They had a lot of trouble understanding that chicken and pineapple instead of chicken and bacon. And then on the vegetarian pizza, they put all of the different meats, all of them.
So yeah, it doesn't sound like
it's like a meat lovers with.
You
all
need
the
to go down
vegetables on
and
top.
complain to them about the order and how
I
they
didn't
got it
pay
wrong.
for it. I didn't order it. It came through Skip the Dishes. I don't know.
Well, but the
I
point
hate the chicken one. It was weird though. They had Alfredo sauce instead of tomato sauce. You're supposed to put barbecue sauce.
I still think you should complain. Tell them they have to change their name. They can no longer be Happy Pizza. They have to be Depressing Pizza because you were depressed. You wanted pizza, you would have been so happy, but you couldn't have any pizza because they couldn't follow simple instructions. Now it's Depression Pizza. It's Depression Pizza with 8 slices of you can't eat it.
Right.
And it looked like the most delicious depression pizza I could ever have, but I can't have it, can I?
You can't have
depressing.
it. Eat on it. Thank you, Officer Krupke. Happy birthday, fugitive. Thank
Hedgie's
you.
pizza's
And yeah, I
delicious.
heard Al in the background too.
Yeah.
He's
Hal's
back with a vengeance.
he just humped his dog. He came down to groom himself and see if I wanted him to jump in my lap, and I moved my arm, and he went, fuck it. And now he's humping back. He's humping back upstairs, one step at a time. Just boop, boop. Dude, like, this is the other thing. Like, if we have to do long, like, if I have to move a long distance, I can't take him. He's too old. And I don't think he'll handle a move well. Just an old cat. It's just weird.
I'm sorry.
Mix them
I'm sorry,
up, most
Officer
likely.
Krupke?
What's going on, Officer Krupke? What? Or Rexstar Perry?
He wasn't invited to my birthday party, Officer Krupke. I'm sorry. There was an open announcement midweek that it was happening and everything. It's okay. It's a Saturday in the middle of summer. There's a lot of people who were busy doing, IRL stuff. They weren't able to sit on stream, and that's totally fine. They'll get the next one. They happen every year. It's really kind of interesting how those birthdays work.
Scruffy saying they most likely mix them up. They probably had like another order that went through. Hedgie's pizza is delicious. I've never had Hedgie's. I don't know where that is.
Never heard of Hedgie's.
I picture dancing
just do
clowns with
Domino's.
pizza. Happy Pizza. I picture like Happy Pizza is one where you can't order just a pepperoni pizza because they have to put like a pepperoni smiley face on
Happy
it.
face.
Like they should have to do that. Like they put on pepperoni, cover it with cheese and all that, and then they have to like put enough like Kobe Jack cheese on it that you really don't notice the pepperonis under it as much, and then you have to put the smiley face pepperonis on there. It's
Fair
a
enough,
Happy
yeah.
Pizza. Hedgie's is made in Malacca, Minnesota. I'm amazed that you know that. Scruffy saying, I know someone that works there. That's
There
also
you go.
surprising for you on the West Coast. I'm amazed you know someone that works at a Hedgie's Pizza. Yeah, I've never had Hedgie's. I don't know that have I been to Grand Casino? I know I've been to Treasure Island. You know what the funny part is in this state, Digger? Casinos can be owned by Native Americans.
Okay.
So there's one called Grand Casino Mille Lacs, which sounds like a lovely time. I don't know that I've ever been there, but there's one called Treasure Island Resort and Casino, and the funny part about it is they have like this Caribbean theme, like for their plays, like Treasure Island Resort and Casino, and it's like this is very much not the Native Americans like this doesn't sound or feel like we got toucans, we got palm trees. Like no, this
Like I know who owns this. These are Indians.
right. You're not
feather,
fooling
gods.
Yeah,
We know who owns this, but
You're not
this
pulling
is
the
really
wool over
looking-
anybody's fucking eyes. What's the deal here, man? Look, I thought we were all coming here to slowly pay off our white guilt in the form of blackjack.
right?
Right? I think they're frozen pizzas at the grocery store. Oh, Hedgie's? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Hedgie's is frozen, says Lab Glass. Yeah, so I just have to go find a Hedgie's in the pizza. I don't have an oven though, so I guess that doesn't matter. You know what? Not a problem. Scruffy white guilt. What's that? I don't know. I thought it'd be funny if I said we were paying off our white guilt. It's Minnesota. We feel bad all the time. We're like Catholics without religion. We're just, oh no, I'm guilty. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Like when you come out in Minnesota, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Let's have a tater tot hot dish and talk it out. Because I really just don't like all this hatred and racism happening over these poor stupid Somalians who are just too smart to know that you can't steal money from the government. Too smart. I screwed up my own bit. Too stupid. Fuck. Fuck. I blew. Oh God! And I missed 420. Nobody called it. We need
Oh,
wild.
no, 221. Quick. Ah. The world will end because you missed it.
It might. It very well might. Oh. Oh, lordy, 1040. Officer Krupke, Johnny doesn't know it, but there's a $10,000 bounty on his head. Can I collect?
I was just gonna say that. Can I collect that?
That's
Oh,
always
my
been a thought of
blueberry.
mine. If there's a bounty on my head, can I turn myself in
no.
for the bounty?
Yeah. Yeah, because you're getting 3 hots in a cot, and you can throw that 10,000 into something that's gonna, gain in
You know what
monetary
helps?
value.
You know what helps fight recidivism? When you've got like a 10 grand payday waiting for you on the other side of that jail sentence. What's the bounty for, by the way? Is it just like garden variety bigotry and racism? Because I mean, I'm guessing I'm guilty. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Or is it because I hate crippled people? Because seriously, fuck all of them. Like, we're God's punching bags, and it sucks. Boo cat. Yep, Boo showed up. All right, so I've got a story I've been trying to cover for a bit now.
I know,
and
he's been standing there for a little bit now.
This is a story. Apparently there's a guy in Irving, California, and the Irving PD are looking for people's help finding this person who's tagging people's Teslas, vandalizing like 13 cars. I thought we were done with this. What's the point of vandalizing a Tesla? Like, I thought
it was okay to be with the Teslas again.
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. What's the point of vandalizing the Teslas? So this guy's spray painting them. He better be drawing dicks on them, and then we can finally answer who did the dicks.
I was gonna say he better be doing good art. Better be decent.
He's tagging Teslas. Oh,
it's just tagging them.
All right, you know what? That would be hilarious if he was if he's putting like the Mona Lisa and like high quality artwork on these cars. Like, my car got vandalized. Somebody painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling on my car.
It's kind of cool, but kind of weird too. People are wondering about the child figure with the penis hanging out. It's kind of awkward. Not everyone knows what that picture is anymore.
On the one hand, I want to report a crime. On the other hand, I'm just baffled that somebody spray painted a somehow realistic looking 3D version of the of Michelangelo's David on my car. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, you see that dick, like, it's flat, you want to touch it, like, you feel like it's round until you're like, nope, it's a flat surface. It's an optical illusion. It's blowing my mind. Who did this? Oz has a Tesla and a Trump watch. Look, I am not going to shit on people for driving a Tesla, especially if they have difficulties driving, specifically in regards to maybe some issues with vision, because, and I hate this feature, but I'll admit it didn't have any problems, and we haven't heard, like, if it was having problems, we'd be hearing about it. Fucking, the car drives itself. You program the distance, and it handles the speed and everything else. You just got to keep your hand on the wheel. This thing is dangerous in what it's going to encourage people to do and drive because the car's in control. But at the same rate, having sat in one of those cars while it did that, it flawlessly moved us through a metropolitan, like, superhighway kind of area. Like,
that's probably because your calls didn't go to the Philippines. You went to someone in like.
Oh no, this isn't a Waymo system.
Oh, no. That's what I'm saying, though. Their Tesla's
yeah, but they don't
automatic
have
driving feature.
They don't. It's not an automatic driving feature like, oh, you drive and then, or the car drives itself, and then if the AI doesn't know what to do, it asks a person. You have your hand on the wheel. If the AI doesn't know what to do, it starts beeping at you and tell you that you have to take control.
Yes, no, I get that, but if you
so it doesn't
run
call
into
out.
troubles, if you do run into troubles, though, like if you stall out or you hit something or something, there is someone that you call, and when you do call that person, they're probably
the same way
in
you
the
would call
same
OnStar,
country.
though, but it's not like the Filipino story was the Waymo taxi doesn't have a driver. And it doesn't ask you to be the driver. You're not expected to be the driver. You're not allowed to be the driver. You hired a taxi. And so when it reaches one of these decisions of like, what do I do here? It needs to ask somebody. It can't go, it can't go ding, 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 assume control of the car.
Yeah. No, I get that. I was just trying to crack wise. I'm sorry.
I know, but it's not like it's apples to boats. It's that they're not even both fruit.
Oh, I'm just saying, when you get into trouble, someone
We
calls.
still haven't done this story, for fuck's sake. We've been talking about it this whole thing.
Cars in Irvine using spray paint to vandalize
Oh.
the vehicles. Investigators say the serial spray painter has damaged at least 13 Teslas in Irvine alone.
KTLA5's Haley Winslow is live in Irvine with the latest on the suspect and where he's targeting those Teslas. Hi there.
Oh, I have a better question. Why? He's specifically painting Teslas.
Hey there, yes, just down the street from here, we're at the police station, and so far he has targeted more than a dozen of these Teslas, strategic enough to skip the second floor of one parking structure where people are often sitting in their Teslas supercharging it. So police are hoping that you recognize this face before he strikes again. Unsettled, violated, angry. 13 victims, their Teslas all vandalized. This is Shelby's car with the word Nazi spray painted in red.
Oh, we've got somebody who hasn't given up. He's still a Nazi, guys.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Elon Musk is a Nazi. All right. I've lost all respect for this dude. To be fair, the bar wasn't very high. He could have easily had my respect if he drew a dick. If he was just tagging some stupid sign thing, like I had to at least be like, all right, so I guess you're that committed to your artwork. But it's just because you have a stupid political opinion. This person might have bought this car before you thought Elon was a Nazi, and they also were never made aware that they had to run by their fucking vehicle choices by you.
Yeah.
And I'd bet if you talk to the driver of that car, you guys agree on 99% of the things. A lot of the things you probably agree on, like low carbon footprints and doing better for the environment. That's what this car was purchased for. The aim of doing those things. And with how bad smog used to be in California, like, I don't fault anyone for using a battery. In a city like that, using a battery charged car. Look, I'm going to be honest, just off of hearing that, like a Tesla doesn't ever need to get its brakes replaced.
What?
Yeah.
Never heard that.
The Tesla doesn't use the brakes. The Tesla, 9 times out of 10, especially if you're using the auto driver feature, it's using the vehicle's own, like the wheels are running against the engine. And so the engine stops out and they're recharging the batteries. And that like saps the momentum out of the car's tires. And it calculates how heavy it needs to do that with a lot of the auto driving features. It calculates how heavy it needs to do that ahead of time. So it knows like, oh, and when it has to suddenly brake, if you're using the brakes, it's something is really unexpected is happening.
I didn't know that. I don't know if I like that either, honestly.
I don't know if I like that either, but I'm going to tell you solely from a financial standpoint. I go,
oh yeah,
ooh,
yeah, that's kind of nice.
Never pay to have a new brake pads put on again.
Yeah, but that being said, as soon as you blow the battery, you're better off buying a whole new car than buying a new battery because it's less expensive.
Right. Well, the point is though, the vehicles themselves, like the batteries and everything else, that stuff isn't happening as much as it used to. If it is, we're not hearing reports of it. But yeah, you're right.
What,
but that's the same thing. The battery dies out on it or whatever. Like more often than not, you end up trading in your Tesla before that's a thing anyway. You know what it is? I'm betting this is just going to become a way that cars become transitory, where we own them but we don't own them. And I don't like I said, I don't like the way the whole thing is set up. It has no instrument panel behind the steering wheel. It's all on a fucking tablet to the side.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Johnny&Digger. Good morning, Al.
Morning.
I don't like the fact that there's a charging pad on the bottom of the thing. Like, I had a wireless charging pad powering up my phone while I was riding with them. I was like, holy shit. And it's just, meh.
I do that in my dad's new car, too. I could charge my phone from the back seat. It was awesome.
So, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, after this, dude, oh, God, we're already 3 minutes over.
Across the side.
Go for 5 6s.
Understand that some people may have strong opinions about Elon Musk or Tesla in general, but regardless of whatever someone's personal or political views are.
You know what's really shitty about this, buddy? You're willing to spray paint Nazi onto the side of Teslas. You need to be targeting all the Fords then, too, because I don't know if you know this or not, but Henry Ford was pretty close to being a Nazi.
I just don't understand how that can justify vandalizing another person's property.
This is the culprit, twice caught on camera in the act tagging Teslas.
Dude, he kind of looks like, what's his name, who I think died of cancer or is dying of cancer? Dawson's Creek dude? James Vanderbeek.
Well,
Including
he's dead.
Shelby's.
All right.
She left on her Tesla's Sentry mode feature that automatically videotapes motion detected near the car, capturing his face.
That's creepy. Like, it's useful for this footage and everything, but dude, that's creepy.
I'm surprised that he didn't cover his face the whole time. It's 2026. There's cameras everywhere. There's cameras on
Everywhere.
the cars.
There's flock cameras everywhere, even where you don't want them.
Whether you want them or not.
Right? We're putting them in the traffic signs. We're putting them on the buses. We're putting them everywhere and anywhere that we can at this point.
There's surveillance cameras, as you've seen in the structure. So we're really hoping that this person...
Ziggy Azarcron? Ziggy Azarcron. You know what? This dude wins Name of the Year. What the... His parents had to be on drugs. Ziggy Azarcron, Public Information Officer, Irvine, California Police Department.
Wow, Ziggy.
Ziggy.
Yeah.
I thought that was a nickname.
Back in the day.
Thought that was a
Ziggy
nickname.
Stardust.
Ziggy.
who was motivated enough to vandalize these cars would definitely be held to answer for that.
He strikes first Friday, vandalizing several Teslas up to the 4th floor of this parking structure.
You know what? Do we even care? We're like 5 minutes after, and it's just gone on. Ah, yes, more Star Wars names. Yeah, dude, fucking weird. Can't even get into a bar fight anymore without catching a charge. Yeah, the good old days when you could punch a guy at the bar because he's being a cunt. And that was just the end of it. You know? Nobody had to go to jail.
Back in the good old days.
Nobody had to call it a hate crime just because he's a fag. Anyways.
We'll see you guys in an hour and a half on my channels.
Yeah,
Yay.
an hour and a half. So, yeah, we'll get out of here. I'll be back on the Steel Toe Show tomorrow. We might be back on this show tomorrow, depending how you feel and all that jazz. Otherwise, it'll be me. And then, yeah, the week will continue. Thank you for all the support we've had, and you guys have been awesome. We've been Johnny. She's been Digger. You've been an audience. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. Take care.
Hey, did you hear about that